Hello everyone and welcome back to the Locker Room Podcast. It's been a minute since our last recording. It may not feel that way because we've been doing back-to-back videos for the last 2 weeks. But this is the first time we've recorded in the last month because some of the boys have been out in Morocco. But we're back with more content to provide, so you don't need to worry about the same stale old outfits that we had on before. But today is a new video continuing on with the series of reviewing Premier League top 6 clubs. So before we've done Arsenal, we've done Liverpool, we've done a Spurs video that's out only on Spotify exclusive because of technical difficulties. But today we are doing a joint review. We're doing United and City. We're doing both the Manchester clubs for 2 reasons. One, we could not get a City fan because they simply don't exist. And 2, we've got a man on the table today who I'll introduce a bit later, who is the creator of football. Some would say he was back then when they were kicking pigs' balls for football. But
pigs' balls?
Pigs, yeah, they used to do that back in the day. Victorian times.
Swear down.
Yeah. Or pigskin, sorry, pigskin.
Pigskin?
Yeah. I'm being deadly serious, by the way.
They kick pigs' balls, is that what you're on?
No. Alright, listen. Anyways, like I said, we're doing a joint review today. Let me just quickly introduce the guys on the table. We got Sandeep opposite me as usual.
Come on, we're back, guys.
We got Tunde to my left, P45 incoming.
Shush.
And the new guest on the table today, the United correspondent, someone I highly respect in the game, someone who's known as the dog himself, someone who overperforms his XG all the time, on and off the pitch, the greatest striker of all time. They call him DK Dino. Oh man, round of applause, guys. Come on, show some respect. This is the creator of the game.
Thank you for the intro.
How you feeling, DK?
Well, it was a long-awaited episode, I'll be honest with you. Long-awaited. You know what? That intro done me justice. Done me a lot of justice. And one thing I want to say, see this badge right here? Word to Margs, bury me in the Stretford end.
Fair.
There you go.
That's what I like to hear. Fun fact about DK, when we first made the podcast, I told him at the very start, before we even launched a video, that he'd be one of the guests that came on, along with Z, who's already been on now. So, you know, long awaited is the right term to use, man. He's been keeping up with it as well. And besides all the random rubbish, he's got very good ball knowledge too. So the main reason why we brought him on. But like I said, we're getting into it. Before we do get into it, make sure you're liking the video, subscribing, and Davina told me to say this as well. Make sure you're turning on the notification bell when you're subscribing, because bear man are subscribing, but you're not seeing the videos because you ain't getting the notifications.
Yeah, be much appreciated.
So yeah, turn it on because bro gets really upset when YouTube doesn't pull numbers.
That's the first time Tony's spoken of the first 5 minutes of the video.
And then make sure to follow the Insta and TikTok links down below and our Twitter, because at one point we will start posting videos on Twitter. I don't know when, but we will. Anyways, moving on to it, let's get into the review, and we're gonna start how we've started every review so far. So DK, first question at you is, what would you rate this United season out of 10?
Yeah. Out of 10, I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to say 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I can't give it the 7 because 7, obviously 7 means we've had a fairly good season. I've got to give it 6.5 because throughout the season I could sense there was times where we were up, but I didn't quite feel that we were up. There was definitely periods of time where I thought, cool, there's some stuff that we need to iron out. Yeah. But for the overall, I'll give it a 6.5.
Not enough stability, basically.
Not enough stability.
Okay. No. What about you, Sandeep? What are you giving it? I think a 6.5 is harsh, by the way.
I don't know. Yeah. I'll probably give it a 7. Like, I was gonna say, going into the season, like, what was your aspiration like?
Me personally,
what were your expectations?
Top 4 and a trophy.
What were your expectations?
Expectations. That's in terms of obviously top 4 trophy. That's what I want to nail on. Yeah. But me personally, I want to see a style of football.
Okay.
That's what I want to see: a nailed on style of football or progression towards a certain style of football. Okay. I thought this year Ten Hag he tried to, in the first part, he did try to, but throughout the season, you can tell personnel was an issue, a big issue.
Funnily enough, you're saying the complete opposite of what Z said when he was on the podcast, when he tried to tell us there was a style of play that Ten Hag was showing, and that they had an identity and all of this rubbish.
I mean, there's a temporary identity for now. Yeah. There's therefore an ideology in out of possession, in the possession. There is nailed on, but it's not the way that he played in Ten Hag in either of the different styles that he played. It's not his team.
Okay, understood. Tunde, what are you giving it out of 10?
I'm giving it a 7.
Okay.
I'm giving it a 7. It's the first time in a long time where you see like the Manchester United starting 11, and I think they're happy with like half the squad actually being there. Okay. And it's not my man needs to go, this man needs to go.
Do you not still think that's the case?
No, but you could say like Casemiro they're happy with, Bruno they're still calm with, Rashford they're calm with, Sandro, Varane.
That's it.
Bro, I said half the squad.
Nah, Shaw as well. They're happy with Shaw.
And even and that's the thing with Manchester United. It's like the right wing position is always going to be crazy.
Yeah, right wing,
It's not
right back,
it's the
right
whole
wing,
right side.
right wing striker.
It's
I
not-
think
the right sided eight as well.
It's the right centre mid, right wing, right back. It's that whole right.
I didn't even deem it like that. I didn't plot that was.
But my point is that for Manchester United, it's the best.
And obviously
It's the best they've seen
But the
it
thing
in a while.
But
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know they split because how much he spent in summer, like 300 mil, 250.
Nah,
It was
like
like
250-ish.
Yeah,
Spent about 200
around that. Anthony himself was what 90?
90.
90. Casemiro was 70.
75.
Who else did you get? Lissandro was. I don't think Lissandro was that much.
50, I think.
55-ish.
And then who else came through? That was it during the summer.
And then
no?
the rest were just freeze.
And then the rest
Yeah.
we had,
Freeze
rest
and loans
came
and
in
stuff.
January. It was just Weghorst and Sabitzer.
Oh yeah.
That
And
was
then
it.
and then Ericsson was a free, innit?
Yeah.
Ericsson free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Ericsson in summer?
He was in the he was there in the summer.
No,
I thought Ericsson was
Ericsson was
January.
winter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
January.
summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'm personally gonna give it like an 8. You know.
that's very high.
The two that I'm putting down is for what you said, the style of play. But when you look at on paper, United haven't won a trophy in 6 years. It was becoming a major issue. You were on a drought. You finally got that trophy. So be it. It was a Carabao Cup. And I've said it before. It looked like an easy run to me. I think you could probably agree.
No, Carabao was very easy run.
Yeah.
Very easy run. Yeah.
The final was tough. Don't get me wrong. Newcastle was a tough team, but the rest wasn't that hard. The FA Cup, you got to a final. You lost to City, and it's a City treble and inside. So fair enough. You came third in the Premier League as well. You come above us. You come above Newcastle. You come above Chelsea, Tottenham. So I think it's been a solid season. I just agree the style of play is a bit worrying, and there's not enough consistency.
Yeah. So to say about your point about on the Carabao, Carabao was easy run, but that FA Cup final, Man City were there for the taking. In my opinion, obviously Gary Neville said this as well. It's coming to Wembley. It's hard to play your style of game. It's hard to put a stamp on. Yeah, I'm gonna dictate play from game one, from the minute one. But I thought Man City, they were there at some points throughout the game. A proper team would have done damage. Like, a proper, well-drilled team could have said, "Yeah, I've seen gaps within the team. I'm gonna utilize it." But with our team, I feel like we did bottle it. There wasn't anyone that stepped up and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna take the game by the neck. I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna provide for the team." That's what I feel like.
I can't going 1-0 down in 10 seconds or whatever.
It's
tough,
mentally tough,
it's
especially when they haven't done anything really wrong.
As soon as that, you're already at the back. Your balls against the back against a Man City team, like just having fun at this point.
You're pretty much already 1-0 against City mentally when you play them, regardless.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
And then to actually be 1-0 down 10 seconds in from a strike like that as well is massive mental damage to a team.
It's massive, but then we equalise. It's 1-1, and from then onwards, you just hold on. You get yourself in the game and say, "Yeah, let me get a chance within 90 minutes. Let's be in the game."
Yeah. Would you not say you made chances?
I mean, to be honest, there were half chances. There weren't chances where you say this came from a system. This came from well drilled, like training ground.
Yeah.
Like it was all the way that we play. For me personally, I dislike the way. I don't like the way that we play.
You said like you want to see like a style of football. Or is there any games that stand out saying, like going forward into next season, you kind of want to set your game around, or you want to avoid, if anything?
In my opinion, okay, I'm gonna start with avoid. The avoiding part. I'm sorry to have to do this. I know many United fans agree. I know many disagree, but David De Gea. De Gea. This is a big talking point.
Yeah.
For us to move forward to the team that I know that we can be, he needs to leave.
Finally, a man with sense,
He needs to leave.
No, it's true. You see, my thing about the hair, is that my man does the best he can do, but it's like it's still not enough because if you look on paper, the hair, he's still one of the best goalkeepers in the world. The speech marks.
He won the Golden Glove.
Yeah, the Golden Glove as well.
Okay, I understand what United fans are saying about how like they want De Gea to go and all that, but I still think a lot of blame is put onto him. But if De Gea goes and another goalkeeper comes in, you're going to see the technical inability in the actual defense and the squad. His distribution is not good and that, and he makes errors. But then a lot of that's brought back onto him, and then the rest of the team neglected. But I guarantee you, even if you put like a better distribution on the team, you're gonna see the errors in the actual individuals.
I kind of get what he's saying because I feel like, I mean, I agree. Getting rid of De Gea is it's the number one thing you need to do this summer. I've seen. I don't know if you've seen the news about the whole contract thing. That's going on. It confuses me, you know.
Yeah, it finished today.
It finishes today, but I don't know what's going on. Wait, is he officially a free agent?
Yeah,
officially. So a contract offer was given to him.
Yeah.
It was on reduced terms.
Yeah.
So he's on 375,000 a week.
Didn't he
Which is crazy.
He was on.
He agreed it.
And then they pulled out, right?
And then Ten Hag said, "Yo, this guy, he's not for us." So they've withdrawn the contract.
Yeah.
And now, obviously, he's a free agent. Me personally, I don't want to see him either first or second. I think it hinders us. And sorry to get back to your point, with De Gea, you said technical deficiencies within the back line, right? Me personally, in our back line, the only person that has these technical deficiencies is Varane. He's not really as good on the ball.
I agree.
I think Shaw can be easily pressed.
No, Shaw's very press resistant. Very press resistant.
I was gonna say maybe what's called maybe Leacher when it comes to being pressed.
No,
I'll say Leach is very good.
I think Shaw's the most composed guy in the back line.
Press resistant. Even Wan-Bissaka is very press resistant. It's only Varane that when he's pressed, cool. The biggest is Maguire. I think Maguire on the ball.
I wasn't even
gonna mention him, you know.
But let me tell you, the first two games of the season, you can clearly see the deficiencies in De Gea's game with his distribution.
Yeah.
Short passes, he set us up. Two games, he set us up. And I think a better keeper, like Diogo Costa or Nana, they get us out of that. And another point, they completely transform our team in terms of the way that we build up. With De Gea, we tried to do playing out the back. We tried to do control the games, but we can't. We can't control the games.
I guess wanting to see that style of play can't really happen until you change a keeper.
No,
because especially what we've seen Ten Hag play with before, we know what he's capable of in terms of systems, and it doesn't feel like much of that gets placed into the United team right now. No. My only worry for you lot, is say in a world you replace De Gea and you still see the same problems. Where do you look at that point? Because right now we assume get a keeper in, the whole team feels harmonized at that point.
It won't.
Which I don't think is necessarily true.
Yeah, it's not true. With De Gea, obviously, it's not one person and the whole team's fixed. You can look throughout the whole team, and there's always deficiencies in each person's game. Like, for example, Casemiro, he's completely different to Rodri. Rodri's more, he controls the game, he can pass out. Casemiro's more of a destroyer. Yeah. He doesn't really, back against the play, he's not that great. But he's good. He can progress the ball. That's good. But he's not
aggressive and hot-headed as well.
Yeah, he's hot-headed. Very hot-headed.
I actually don't think he's got the legs for the Premier League.
You don't think so?
That's why I feel like.
You think he gets sent off on purpose?
No,
get arrested.
No, his yellow card and red card record. I think 13 yellows, 2 reds.
Oh, as in okay.
You don't have the legs to sustain in a Premier League.
Yeah, his game's gonna change.
He shouldn't be doing. He shouldn't be doing those type of tackles.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. But I feel like because he doesn't have the legs, he's having to be into and make these challenges.
Yeah. He's making up for it basically. In distance to make up, he needs to foul them rather than make up the distance with an actual challenge.
What was the quote Maldini said? He said when
you've made a tackle,
you've already messed up.
Literally.
With Casemiro, it's clear over time we're gonna have to look to phase him out and bring in a more.
You can't be saying after he spent 75 million last year.
Of course, that's up to the board. It was a good sign. It's a good stopgap, but for us, for progression, we need to get someone more like Caicedo, someone more like Lavia, someone more progressive.
I think it's a bit harsh though, because
he's still top 3 players in your team.
Yeah, I would say firstly that, but secondly, I still think even in the grand scheme of DMs in the league, I still think he's top 3, top 4.
He's a different profile of DM.
That's the thing. He's not the profile you need.
He's not the profile that we need for Ten Hag to
play the ball he wants to play.
Exactly.
For what you're doing right now, when you're really mistake prone, prone to mistakes, he saves you a lot of the time because, like you said, he's a destroyer, and the fouls come into play because even if you're prone to a mistake, he can make up for it. He can win the ball back and just retain not retain possession, but keep the mood calm.
Stops the flow. He stops the flow of the game.
Literally, he can just disrupt the flow a lot easier. But I want to ask you a question just before we move on to the next whole point. In terms of Maguire and De Gea, you got to phase out one player, or not even phase out one player, who do you think is more detrimental to your squad if you had to start them, De Gea or Maguire?
In my opinion, I think it's De Gea. And
I really think
don't
it's De Gea
think-
or Maguire.
And the reason I say this is, cool, De Gea, he's not. Once he was he's a very good, best in the world shot stopper. Yeah, at one point that he was that. Yeah, we can all agree.
I'd say that's
That's-
even tailed off a bit now.
But
he's
now
still-
you
he's
can't.
still-
That's
he's
very
still good,
very
though.
arguable.
Don't you
He's
think?
good.
But
He's still
shot
good.
stopping.
He's still good.
But I feel like De Gea brings much more leadership. Maguire, I don't think like. If you can't,
Nah.
Shall I tell you?
no.
Shall I tell you
No,
leadership
You
wise?
can't say leader. You can't say
Yeah.
leadership.
Shall I tell you why
bro.
leadership wise?
The only thing I'm talking about in terms of the dressing room, De Gea has won a Premier League, so he knows what to be like to feel a winner. Number one. Maguire has not done anything in his career substantially to put anything in the context.
Oh, okay. In comparison,
Yeah,
just straight
yeah,
comparison to Maguire.
He won a Premier
Yeah.
League with Leicester.
Oh yeah, of course. And
No,
Maguire,
but
Maguire
you know,
is captain.
You know when they're playing
Like,
on a
makes sense.
field, when they're playing on a pitch, who do you think is more detrimental to the team?
Maguire, the
Straight
only
up, I
reason-
think it's Maguire as well.
It's Maguire.
It's
Shall
not-
I
it's
tell
not
you
on
why
the
it's the
pitch.
here? I'll tell you why it's the here. It's the things that you don't see.
Nah.
For example, claiming crosses. As United
Actually,
fans, as United
I
fans,
kinda agree
you're
with
prone
that.
to think that okay, if a ball comes in, okay, there he leaves it. He's on his line. But you watch someone like Alisson, you watch some other Edison,
you know
you
what
watch
it is?
some other.
But
I've
I
had to-
said this back here, but then De Gea has also saved you a lot more times than you appreciate.
Maybe,
Maguire, I've never
maybe.
seen Maguire make a challenge or done something that's gonna benefit you as a team. If you guys didn't have De Gea, you'd probably be a lot lower down in the league.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, yeah, because I still agree. I think Maguire's probably would be a lot more detrimental, just because they will literally target him, yeah. But we can safely say De Gea's cost them a trophy now, because that second Gundogan shot wasn't the greatest shot in the world.
It wasn't the greatest.
It was savable. What I can say for him is maybe he could see, because there were a lot of bodies in the way of that shot when it went in. The second one from the corner, right? But also, when you look at times De Gea made a really clutch save, there's a couple of times where he was the one that made the error in the first place as well.
Exactly, it's true. I'm sorry. Also with Maguire, you can take him out this United team and you can put him in another team and he will be calm. Like for
Do you
example,
reckon?
a team that doesn't play a high line, a team that sits back,
Oh, okay,
a team that kind of team, he would thrive in that. So,
Even
Atletico,
in England.
In England, exactly,
Yeah.
in England. And for United, there's been a period of time where he's been good. There's that Chelsea game where he was solid. This was like 2 seasons ago or last season.
He's starving, bro.
Bro, he's okay. Let's not get it wrong. Maguire, he's not cut out for United. He's not United
Yeah.
quality. But De Gea, he's more detrimental to the fact that he stops a certain style of play. You're very limited with the style of play.
Yeah,
play
but
with
then,
De
No,
Gea.
he's
but then
not.
I also feel like, in a way, it's not really his fault at the same time. Well, it is, but it kind of like you're meant to learn as the game goes on. But he was brought up in a world where goalkeepers weren't reliant on their footballing abilities,
Yeah.
and so he's been brought up into kicking the ball out, doing this, doing that, and
It's
now
hard to get rid of habits
and-
like that as
and
well.
Even with shot stopping, which was supposedly his best quality,
Yeah.
now it's not.
but then
it's
I
fell
also
off.
got you man had Dean Henderson on loan. You guys can call him back.
Yeah.
He supposedly got better distribution, but Ten Hag still made the decision not to do that and still kept with De Gea. So it's not all De Gea's fault because
But I think
No,
that's
but it's not De
because
Gea's fault.
I think
Not
that's
all.
because the trade-off between Dean Henderson and De Gea is
but the thing is, I'm gonna say, okay, you're gonna replace De Gea with someone with a better footballing ability.
but
but they're not
also
gonna.
similar shot stopping.
Yes, but I don't think you're gonna find someone with similar shot
you
stopping
can
ability.
can.
to compare
Andre
to
Onana,
current
there's
De Gea.
Onana.
You can.
You can. Current De Gea.
Yeah.
If you look at the stats on FB Ref, his post-shot expected goals is in the mud. It's declined heavily.
Bro brought out the stat
It's
database.
the-
Sheep
I-
him.
You know what? My stats here. I do look at stats heavily, but you can look at the eye test. You look at De Gea. He's timid. He doesn't command
Yeah.
the box like
And
Courtois.
You know what it is? Their back line looks timid when De Gea has the
De
ball.
Gea's there. It's
You
true,
see how
yeah.
shaky they all look, and like no one wants to pass back to him either.
Let me ask you this: where would you rank De Gea in terms of goalkeepers in the league?
in the
in the
world.
league.
Because
No,
not in the
league,
world.
league.
Because I'm curious. Because
That's
you
a
see,
good question.
because when I hear Manchester United fans talk about De Gea, it's like shit, he's this, he's that. Da, da, da. I'm like, no, he's not.
He's
He's
top
a,
five.
he is a good. He is a
He's top five.
good.
He's
yeah,
top 5 goalies in the league.
He's a
Nah,
good
he's not. He's
goalkeeper.
not.
He's
I wouldn't
top
say
five.
He is a,
Shall I
look,
tell you a
he is
stat?
good
Shall I tell you a-
enough
shall I
for
tell you a
Manchester
stat?
United to be
Look,
successful.
let me
If
tell
the
you a
rest of your
stat.
team was good, he'll be alright.
He's top 5 from the
Say your stat
Yeah.
and then go back
Cool.
to the
I'll go
ranking.
to the stat. He ranks 21st in claiming crosses.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Come
cool,
on, bro.
cool,
there's
cool,
a sub. There's a bench keeper that plays more crosses than my man.
I think
That's
it's Mendy
tough.
and Kepa. I think
Yeah,
it's Mendy and Kepa.
that's tough. But okay, where would I rank De Gea?
Mm.
Definitely not top 10.
Not
Not
top
top
10.
10.
Definitely not top 10.
Top 10
You
might
guys,
be
you
a
guys are
stretch,
reviling
bro.
it now, bro.
Nah,
Definitely
you
not
know,
top
you know,
Okay,
so
name
the
me,
reason.
Cool,
okay,
cool,
so
cool,
name-
cool,
name
cool,
me-
cool.
Name me 6 goalkeepers I bet them in the league.
6 in the league right now.
Yes, yeah.
Ramsdale,
Yeah.
Edison,
Yeah.
Alisson,
Yeah.
Nick Pope, David Raya. That's 5. You want one more? Who else is there?
Bro, you man had to put disrespect.
See, you can't even do it.
No. Diogo Costa.
I can't-
Courtois. Not the league, but still.
No,
I'll say even in the league.
No.
There's still.
I'd say Kepa's better than him.
No, he's not.
I'll
Bro.
take
No,
Kepa.
he's
Kepa's
better.
been
Kepa's had a
alright.
solid
Boys,
season.
boys.
No.
If you
I'd
watch
say
United,
Leno's been better than him this season.
No.
This season, I think Leno's
I'm
been
talking
You wouldn't
about
say
better
that?
goals,
Boys,
no.
if
If
you
you
watch
give me a
United-
choice of having Leno or De Gea, I'm taking De Gea every single day of the
Okay,
day.
But that's what I'm
hold on.
saying though.
So, who did Leno get replaced by?
Ramsdale.
Why did he get replaced by Ramsdale?
Huh?
Why did he get replaced
Because
by
Leno was
Ramsdale?
bad as well. You're acting like, bro, Leno didn't have bad footballing ability. It's just Arteta wanted Ramsdale
What was the reason that Arteta wanted Ramsdale? Is it
for the style of play.
for the style of
But
play,
the
which
thing
was
is-
he
but
can
the thing
distribute
is-
and he
but
can
the
pass,
thing is-
right?
But if you compare Ramsdale's saving ability to De Gea's miles clear.
I don't agree at all. I think this season Ramsdale has been exceptional for you guys. In the key moments where it counts, he's been exceptional. And I'm just gonna say this. This is obviously I'm saying this with a hint of satire. There's an hour-long compilation of the Gea making mistakes, and a lot of them are on
I
the key moments.
bet you can make an hour compilation of his best highlights.
Of course,
Yeah, but how long has he been in
those
the Prem
time
for,
back, bro?
bro?
Those
Yeah.
are ancient. Those are relics. You're not
We're
finding
not
them
saying
now.
De Gea wasn't once, bro. He was the best keeper.
He
in the
was
league
at one point a very,
Oh,
very
in the
good
world,
keeper.
he's
Yeah,
for 2
yeah,
years.
literally
For 2
in the world.
years.
But it's a different time now. And
Exactly.
just to add on to it, yeah, what you said about the hour-long comp, just to end off this point, bro. If you see random clips of football that get posted onto like Twitter or Insta or whatever, at random parts you'll see a De Gea mistake these days, and someone will just point out the timestamp, and you'll go on the timestamp, you'll see it's a De Gea mistake again, bro. It can't be that. It can't be that consistent.
There's one example with Leno being replaced. There was Joe
Yeah.
Hart when Bravo came in. Obviously, Bravo didn't work out, but eventually Edison came in.
Yeah.
It's like you're phasing out these
No, I'm
traditional
not
shot
saying that. I'm
stopping
not saying that
keepers.
you should guys, you
That's a
guys
good point.
not get rid of him. Like you don't deserve to be better. But I just feel like you guys don't respect like.
They don't respect.
No, I respect
yeah,
him.
that's exactly what it is. You don't
Yeah,
respect
you
each
don't
other.
respect-
You don't respect him.
You guys are just like cool. You guys can want him out and that, yeah. But you guys have to admit what like he still possesses some of the best attributes in a goalkeeper right now.
Yeah.
Like you guys acting like he hasn't done nothing for you all
The best-
season.
No, he
Like,
has.
He's lost you a lot of points. I agree, and that's
He's
the
lost
reason why.
a lot.
That's-
But I
that's-
guarantee, putting him in an Arsenal shirt, put him in a Chelsea shirt, you guys will be after him a lot more than United. And the
Nah.
only reason that United
You don't think
fans,
so?
Nah, it's not true.
Shall I tell
It's
you
not
why?
true.
United fans, cool, we love De Gea. De Gea was our club legend, bro. He's won Player of the Season about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
He's a club legend. But we appreciate that. But it's time to go for a new era. We're starting a new era.
Yeah.
Bro,
We want a new style of play.
Also, just to round off the whole thing, yeah, because we've been on this for a while now, yeah. When it comes to like shot stopping and like distributing and collecting crosses from corners or just normal crosses in general, I think that's something we overlook because we take it for granted because
Yeah.
our keepers
100%.
just do it naturally. Even Kepa will do it naturally, bro.
Nah.
You don't think Kepa will do it?
That's not his best attribute. It's not his best.
It was
attribute.
Mendy's best
Yeah,
attribute,
Mendy
yeah.
was decent.
But these lot will notice it because it doesn't happen.
It doesn't
for them.
happen,
and
so when you
it's
notice
so
someone-
detrimental.
Alright, cool. We'll move on.
Yeah, I mean, we got to move on
We'll
now
move on.
because we can't. We could talk about De Gea for a whole podcast, but obviously we ain't got time for that. Moving on. So we've spoken about things you need, things you don't like about the club. How do you want to improve on next season? What do you think you need to change, and what went badly this season for you?
So obviously we've spoken about De Gea. That's one area that I'll say we need to change. But another area I would say is we need to get that midfield tidied up. Because right now we need someone to. Obviously we've signed at the time of the recording. We've signed Mason Mount. Me personally, I wasn't over the moon
Yeah.
with him.
It's
I wasn't over the
It's a
moon.
brazy signing, you know.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Do you remember
It's-
the last recording? You said Mason Mount's coming to Chelsea. I mean,
Liverpool,
Liverpool,
yeah.
yeah.
Bro,
He's a
I
decent
think,
signing.
I think it completes your midfield.
No.
I wouldn't say so. The
No,
reason I
don't-
don't say it is
what,
because he's
Mount-
more of an 8.
But Mount Fernandez and Casemiro.
Casemiro.
I don't
It can
see.
work,
I
it can
can't
work.
like,
It could
the
work.
Fernandez Mount thing is gonna cause
It's
issues.
like a
you know,
grenade.
that's
It's
a
like a
lot
grenade
of
in the
losing a
midfield.
ball there.
It's a
bro.
lot of losing.
There's
No,
no
that's-
ball retention in that midfield
No,
whatsoever.
but that's a lot of attacking midfielders
Yeah,
trying to go
yeah.
forward and
Me personally, what I really want, I want a first phase midfielder, someone like De Jong, Caicedo, or Lavia, someone
Yeah.
to progress the ball. Because for me, that makes a very big difference.
They need ball retention.
You
On their
need
on their
ball
team,
retention.
everyone acts like the ball is a grenade.
I can't see.
Everyone-
I
hot
can't.
potato, bro.
I can't
Yeah,
see Manchester
literally.
United make that signing though.
I see he
Bro,
probably goes to Chelsea, but
you
we
know-
need someone like that.
Who?
We need that sort of profile. Someone that can keep
Like
the
a
ball.
sit, an actual six.
A proper six. Someone like De Jong would be perfect.
A
for
box
us.
to box.
More so, yeah. Someone that
Basically,
can carry the ball.
You want a Donny Van de Beek that's gonna actually play.
Yeah, literally. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
Van de
He's
Beek.
right. Van de Beek's profile when he came into your
Yeah.
club was that.
But Van de Beek's more of a
To a
second
T.
striker. He's more like floats
What?
around.
Do you say second striker?
Yeah, that's Van de Beek's thing. He floats around. In that Ajax season, he was a second striker to Tadic. Obviously, he does a lot of off the ball work. That's what his
He's got
game
the
is.
energy.
He's got the
energy.
But for me, Mount is a good signing, but it's more I want someone in the first phase, someone to like.
I can't like how you might line up next season is gonna be crazy. I don't understand how it's gonna work.
I don't see
You know,
either
just brushing on the Mason Mount point. Yeah.
Because wait, hold on. So just 2 seconds. You know, if you guys start with a midfield of Casemiro, Mount, and
It'll be
Fernandes,
tough.
I promise you, we thought Casemiro's red card record was bad this year. Next season is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, bro, he's gonna have to make up for
Mount
much
is an
space.
upgrade. He's an upgrade on Ericsson, which is a good thing.
100%,
And a lot of his out of possession work. You will see you do well.
Yeah.
Obviously, as a Chelsea fan, you really rate Mount, right? In your opinion, what do you think Mount's best quality is?
Some Chelsea fans don't rate him, by the way.
No, it's his work rate, bro.
It's his work rate.
It's his work rate.
Passion,
And
shit.
no, it's a
Nah,
type
nah.
of thing. It's a type of thing where even if you're looking at that midfield, and you're saying, it's very offensive, you can look at Mason Mount and be like, if you put him, you could even put Mount next to Casemiro and then play Fernandes up top. He may not be the best at that position, but I know someone like Ten Hag will look at Mason Mount and trust him.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he
Prem
plays for
Premier
England
League club,
over players that are technically way better than him.
And
Players like Foden, etc.
I feel like Mount's disrespected technically, man. I feel like everyone,
No,
obviously his work rate's incredible.
No,
Don't
he's-
get me wrong.
No, but it's not as good as other players. That's why he gets the
but-
disrespect.
Bro, Mount on a half turn, Mount in the final third, Mount's ball striking ability.
No,
it's all very top class.
it's very
bro.
good, but now we're talking about like world class levels.
Yeah,
Like this midfield is basically there for Manchester United to win the league.
On
Yeah.
world class, on the world class levels, Mount bossed it, didn't he? In that UCL run, he was the core.
But
He
do
was
you
wasn't he? He was
guys
great,
think?
wasn't
Do
he?
you guys think Mount's world class?
No,
No, not world class, but he showed it. He showed it on a world
He's
level.
had moments.
He is.
He's
He
had
is.
moments.
Nah, he's
No,
not
he's
world
not.
class. World
He's
class
not
is a
world
stretch.
class.
I wouldn't say world class now.
No, we got to tie in that bracket of world
Yeah,
class.
it's
That
a
world
very
class
loose
is
term.
very
you know.
loose. Yeah.
We got
It's
to tie
mad.
it way more, bro.
I think he's on the brink of it.
No,
I think
no,
no.
no.
Especially
no.
not right now.
No, not right now.
Maybe
But-
in the season, in the
he's-
UCL season, he was on the brink.
The
of it.
UCL season, the season just before last,
Yeah.
where he got double digits
Yeah.
in both goals and assists. Like he's there. He's just I don't.
That's right. He did that. Did you not do that back-to-back seasons for you lot?
Nah, I think the season before he was just shy of either. I'm not too sure.
Because do you not get? You got player of the year twice for you, no? Or was
Yeah.
it?
I
Yeah.
think it was
twice.
fine. So, do you know he's coming on a similar achievements as Juan Mata?
Is it?
Yeah, similar achievements
know
as
that.
Juan Mata.
He's very bro.
But-
3-time player of the
He's
year.
very,
coming
he's
up for
very
Champions
good,
League.
and the signing to Manchester United actually scares
Yeah.
me. It scares me, bro.
Does actually?
Yes,
Yeah.
because I see him, and I'm like, if Ten Hag is like cool, if the tactics just run through my guy and he does his job correct, Manchester United fans will be like, yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
do you
he's good.
think Man United should kind of build their player around Mount now?
Yeah,
You think they should?
Mm.
him, Fernandes and Casemiro. I think it could work.
Just on that point, for that to work, you need
Striker.
Ten Hag. You know the second team, the second Ajax team, the one with Gravenberch.
Yeah.
That second one. That one they relied a lot of their build-up play on their goalkeeper and their centre backs. And for Mount to work with them 2 8s, from them 2 mates and a 6,
yeah.
you need a keeper.
And I can't lie.
The man licked it back.
It's
Man,
true, isn't
he
it?
found a way. He found a way.
You cool, but
I had to, but
for me also for Mount to work, you need a solid striker. He's
Of
not
course,
he's
yeah.
not linking up with Rashford in my head just because it's two opposite sides. He's not really making that like switch and play like that. He needs either a right winger to link up with or he needs a striker, and he's got neither of them right
But
now.
also that's another point with Mason Mount as well, because you can see how you can facilitate him in pretty much any position in the midfield. You see how Manchester. Yeah, we haven't talked about Anthony yet. I don't know your opinion on Anthony
get to
either.
Anthony, we'll get to
But
Anthony.
Mason Mount can still fill in on the right. You could still play Fernandes. You could still play, I don't know, Ericsson,
Isn't
Antonio,
Mount,
whoever in the
from
midfield.
what I've seen, isn't Mount a very good late box threat, as in from outside the box?
Yeah.
Like what Lampard was.
Like Lampard,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that a lot like a good part of his game?
It is, and he's very good on the transition, and he likes to play in the half space a lot as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's quite intelligent, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
as
a very
player,
good baller, very
intelligent.
good footballer.
But just touching on this, I know this is a United review, but I have to ask you, bro. this is your star boy essentially. Okay, cool, Reece James, but this guy has won 2 Player of the Years for you, like we mentioned before. He must have won Young Player of the Year for you as well when he was young. You
No
have
shit.
you have you had a banner of him. He was one of your own.
Yeah, I know.
And he's gone to a rival club. How does that make you feel? Because me personally, if Trent went to another club, I'd shoot myself.
I can't lie. It vexes me because he said, I want to play for Chelsea. I'll die for this club. He said all of that rubbish. After John Terry and probably Reece James, Mason Mount is probably the best academy player Chelsea has produced.
Really?
That's a bold
He's not better than
statement.
Musiala.
That's a bold statement.
He's not better than Musiala.
No, but
He's not better than Kane.
no, that has actually played for our team. Like,
Like
there's
come out from the academy straight to the 11.
Yeah, there's loads of young players that have played for Chelsea, but I mean, players that have made it into the first team and done well. Like he played the pivotal part in us winning the Champions League. And for him to just go to Manchester United, they're not our direct rivals, but one of our main rivals.
It's actually mad.
It actually pisses me off.
No, he had to go get the bag, bro. Just for...
Did that surprise you? Did it surprise you him moving?
It
surprised
did.
me.
And the thing is with Pochettino as well, I'm looking at how we're playing, and I'm like, Mason Mount could fit so well into our team. He could play the position which Eriksen played when he was at Tottenham previously.
Right. In the summer, how many midfielders did you sign? From when Todd Bowley came in, how many midfielders did you guys sign?
3.
They got Enzo.
They
brought Gallagher back.
Enzo Gallagher came back. I can't lie. I can name the midfielders. I can't.
But there's quite a few though, isn't it?
No, but the thing is like at first we promised Mason Mount. Alright, cool. We'll give you this amount of money.
He wants the same amount as Reece James, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I'll be real.
I think Reece James is on 250 or 350.
No,
I think if anything, he deserves more than Reece James
No,
because he's playing more.
No, he doesn't.
Bro, Reece James is
He doesn't.
available. I mean, Mason Mount is available every single week, basically.
No, he doesn't. Reece James is Chelsea's best player moving forward.
Mason Mount has done more for Chelsea than Reece James has done for Chelsea.
I don't know.
That's a
Reece
fact.
James is very good.
That's a fact, bro.
Reece James is solid for
I know you don't want to admit because Mason Mount's left.
Actually, let's put it.
Overall,
Let's
think
let's
about
put
it.
Let's put it
Overall,
out.
Reece James is the best right back in the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, but that's what I'm bro.
We're not getting into that.
Reece.
I know Ishan's position on Reece James, and I had to revise it. I see where you're coming from.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
I'm
See where you're coming
I'm
from.
talking about when he's a right. I'm talking about overall as a right back.
He's not better than Kyle Walker.
What are you
He's not
on?
better than
What are you
Kyle Walker.
on, bro?
He's not better than Kyle Walker.
Regardless,
Yeah, go on.
Reece James is Chelsea. I think, bar from Thiago Silva, Reece James is probably Chelsea's best player. Like even just moving forward, like, I think he should be
his
Chelsea
ceiling's higher
captain.
than Mount's. Don't get me wrong, but you cannot argue that Mount's done more for your team than Reece James has.
No,
You
No.
don't think so?
no,
Alright,
No.
cool.
But
Anyways,
no,
But yeah, ending on the point, you're upset.
I'm pissed.
You're pissed.
I'm pissed.
Okay, understandable.
wait, okay, no man.
Alright.
Now, say what you wanted to
I was
say.
Yeah,
say
go on.
60 million. What's your
I wanted them to go for 80. I wanted to.
But
get
there's
them-
no way you fleeced 80 from Mount.
No,
bro.
and
not after that season.
no, I knew realistically, I knew it wasn't gonna happen. But because of what he means for Chelsea
Yeah.
and stuff like that,
Oh, okay,
I
get you.
just wanted the most money. Like
Yeah.
if his contract situation was normal
You're
and
gonna
stuff
sell
like
him
that.
out. You may as well get the bag.
No,
bro.
that's
If
true.
I heard
I thought-
80 million from Mount,
24 is gonna get some of the money that they're gonna get. From it.
He was gonna
no,
cut, bro.
if we bought 80
He
million
was part
from
of the
Mount,
team.
I'll demand some money. I'll
Nah.
say give me some money as well.
I think Mount could go for more than 100, bro.
No.
Oh,
I don't care.
I don't know.
I don't
bro.
care, bro.
You know,
No.
off the back of your season, I still think 60 is overpaid.
No,
I think
you're
60.
no,
I
you're
think
looking at-
50.
you're
I think
look-
50 is
You're
generous.
looking at recency bias.
Yeah, but that's
But-
because you're going off his recent form. You don't know if he's gonna go back to that.
No, but I'm saying there's too many factors at play. That's why he went for cheap.
Yeah, but
that's why he went for cheaper. You're
especially-
forgetting. Wait. You're forgetting.
Yeah.
He went for what 65 with
Add-ons as well.
1 year on his contract.
It was 50. It was 50.
55.
50 with add-ons, isn't
It
it?
was 50 plus
No,
5. In
no,
add-ons.
but-
No, it's
No, but-
55 plus 5.
Oh, 55 plus
Okay,
5.
but
And add-ons weren't
Altogether,
unrealistic.
it's still altogether. Let's say
Pause for a
60.
second. Why is it 55 plus 5 plus add-ons? Why didn't they just put 60 plus add-ons?
I think the 5 were, it was like unrealistic. You had to like win Champions
Yeah,
League.
they were
Bro,
like,
that's
you
how
might
the-
get this
No,
fan. You
because
might hold this fan.
that's
I'm
how
not sure.
That's
You
how.
were.
No, that's how in McAllister he cost you 35, but you guys got 20 million in add-ons for him.
Oh yeah, but that was his release clause though. That was
Yeah, but you guys
straightforward
give him 20
business.
million in add-ons, so no one says 55 for McAllister. It's because the
Yeah, but you lot just said Mason Mount was 55 plus
Plus
5 plus add-ons.
No,
No,
the
it's
5
55 plus
add-ons.
5.
Oh, the 5 is add-on. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. I thought it was some bookie business going on.
No.
Alright, cool. Moving on from the whole Mount topic. Going up front, we're gonna talk about the elephant in the room right now. Yeah.
In the room.
You've got one secure position up front. I think we can all agree. Rashford on the left.
No,
Fine.
before we get, let's talk about the situation that happened in the season in November, December time. What unfolded, bro? What's your thoughts on that?
What happened in
Ronaldo.
Oh, Ronaldo.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. That was
Oh
good.
my god, that was this season, bro.
Yeah,
It was this season.
That was like ages
That's
ago.
the Piers Morgan interview.
Oh
the-
my god.
The
You
whole.
put the whole of the team on smoke.
What's your whole?
Yeah.
You only rated the lot.
Talk,
you know
talk me
what?
through.
Your gym equipment is bare old.
Do you know what, bro?
The
Ronaldo.
rookie in sweat patches are still on the bench.
Talk me through each month. How
How did he do it? Initially, when he first did that, I was a bit annoyed. I was thinking, yo, this guy's a player for us, and he's turning on the team, turning on the manager. But then after a while, I was like, no, Ronaldo, he's got a point, bro. This is Ronaldo we're talking about. One of the greatest footballers that we've ever seen. He's not gonna be chatting rubbish. He's got to have some sort of substance to what he's gonna say.
And he's got expectations for the club.
He's
as
got
well.
expectations. He didn't come here to just get top four. He wants to fight on all fronts, on all trophies. But me personally, what he said is true. Look at the Glazers. Look
Yeah.
at the board.
I think what he said is true. The way he went about it was weird.
It was, to be honest, I'm being very honest. He had to do what he had to do. You have to be very cutthroat in this.
Do you think he was manipulative in the way that he did it just to get a way out of the club and get a move
Yeah,
out
to be honest,
without him having to, let's say, buy his way out his own contract or anything? And he did that because he knows that the truth, that when people see the truth to the side and come into his feeling. Because at the end of the day, Ronaldo is a brand at this point, and that was a business move for him. That was to keep his money intact, his business intact, his brand intact. Cool, but also, do you think he did it for the betterment of the club or for himself at the point?
I think you can. It's a toss up, to be honest. He did do it for himself, of course, but the byproduct of what happened was good for us. He put the Glazers on full blast. He said, "Yo, these guys are rubbish owners. They're parasites. They suck money out the club." The Glazers, just to put it out there, they're the worst thing that's happened to United. They are the worst thing. They suck money.
More than
out.
the hair.
Do you think?
More than there.
do you,
Well, I was
do-
up there, innit?
do you agree that you guys are better without Ronaldo?
I mean,
Nah.
from the last few games, it was obvious that Ronaldo didn't have the legs to press.
So, but like,
But
because
Weghorst, he didn't
could
offer
you
much,
do
did
you
he?
think Ronaldo realized that he was an issue holding the team back?
No way. He
Do you-
definitely he
do you-
doesn't think that.
I think
I don't
Ronaldo could have done another year. I think he would have done.
You know-
he would have
you
been
know-
perfectly fine.
Honestly,
He would've
yeah.
been fine.
In hindsight, I mean, back then I was thinking, yeah, get Ronaldo out of the club. Their style of play improves. But we've just sat here and said their style of play still hasn't shown any like significant
Any improvement,
improvement. And the one glaring issue in their squad this entire season was they need a striker because they need another goal outlet. That could have been Ronaldo. They didn't have to. They haven't switched their style of play that much since Ronaldo left, anyways.
And the year before that, Ronaldo was doing bits for us. What 20
Yeah.
plus goals?
Yeah.
He was vital. Like Champions League runs, he scored a lot of winners.
Yeah.
I think he would have done a better job than Weghorst. And
Of
Weghorst came here
course
to.
he would have.
Of course,
Yeah,
that's
of course.
undeniable. But the way that he left, it was obviously it's bad blood. He left it, but there was some good stuff. So there's some good
Streets are
points.
saying you were believing in Weghorst when he came in.
I did believe in him, but I wasn't a big advocate for him, to be honest. I thought he would do bits. I thought he not bits. I thought he would
Yeah.
come in, maybe be a good stopgap, but in hindsight, he was rubbish.
There's
for us.
stopgaps in this team, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of stopgaps. A lot of
So
stop.
going-
They do a lot though.
Going to next season, you're like, what's your striker? Who you want now, man?
Who do I want striker? Obviously,
Not Harry Kane though. 'cause he's
I
not
did want Harry Kane, but in the striker situation, it's got to be a big man. It's got to be someone in the mold. Because if you're looking back at Ten Hag's Ajax team, there's a lot of big men apart from obviously Tadic when he was in the false nine role. So I want someone like maybe Rasmus Højlund. Obviously, he's not proven.
Nah,
He's only
The Atlanta guy.
Atlantic guy.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
a starting striker, but the money they're asking for him is crazy. They're
You might
asking for
want
80
How much
M's.
is it? They're asking for
About
80 M's.
80 M's, and I think he's got what nine league goals and not many starts. But someone
Nothing
of
but
someone
potential these days.
it's potential, but the striker market right now, Harry Kane would be the dream because Prem proven, he's in the bag for us.
I thought he was gonna say Osimhen, bro.
Osimhen as well. Osimhen would be good.
He is the dream.
You know,
Osimhen's very good.
Osimhen or Gonzalo Ramos.
Gonzalo
from
Ramos, I
thingy.
did
Yeah,
really
he's a
like
shout.
initially.
He's a
shout.
Initially, I did really like him, but towards the end, he did kind of fall
I
off,
think
and that's
he's a
because the
bit more of a
team.
realistic signing. Though.
He is very realistic, and he does fit Ten Hag's striker mode quite
Yeah.
good because he can press really well. He can hold up plays excellent. Like he's a very good big man, but striker market right now, it's not great
It's
to be
thin.
honest. It's
Very
not great,
thin,
and the money that they're asking for is crazy.
For who?
80 M's for Højlund, it's nuts.
Nah,
And Ramos, you probably cost around the same ballpark as well.
Ramos would probably be like 60 or
60,
something.
70, but
I'd
still
allowed
too
Ramos.
much.
Still an absurd amount of money,
It
bro.
makes more sense if
Why don't
Manchester
you
United get him.
why don't you take Nunes off us? I'll give you a
To be
special
honest,
deal.
you can have
I'll give you a special deal for Nunes.
Nunes is a good striker. I'll be honest. He's a good striker.
For you, my friend, I'll give you half price.
You can have him. You can have him. But he's a good striker. But for us, I don't know. I'll take Osimhen, but Napoli are crazy to deal with. They're gonna fleece us for at least 120.
I think it's
I
worth.
don't think we've got the budget.
I think it's worth it.
It's worth it, but we don't got. We
Would
haven't
you
got the
not think
budget.
about Tammy Abraham for United?
Nah.
You don't think it'll work?
That's the
I don't think pressing he'll be nice, but as like a target man,
he works. No, he works.
it wouldn't
He
be
works
too
hard,
bad.
bro.
But I don't think he's up United quality. Like he done well in his first season.
He is, bro.
He did well at Chelsea.
Nah,
you know.
when he
He
went to
did well
Roma,
at
he was good when he was at Roma, but
The striker
secondly
market
he
actually
wasn't.
depleted.
Yeah,
us.
you know when I'm bringing up names like Tammy Abraham, it shows like
Yeah.
No, but
I'm not, no disrespect to Tammy, obviously, but when you're talking about what United needs to challenge for the title, you don't think Tammy Abraham.
But do you actually think you got a genuine chance of challenging for the title next season? Or do you still
Nah.
think you need two more transfers?
We need a lot. We need about a lot more signings.
Okay. Anyone else you want to bring in?
And anyone else. Personally, my ideal signings, I'd say probably someone like Declan Rice. Obviously, he's gone to Arsenal, isn't it?
Yeah.
He can play the 6, he can play the 8. Someone like Declan Rice, but I really want a progressive ball carrier. De Jong will be my dream signing.
like
Obviously, even Caicedo will be good as well. But
You don't need to leave De Jong alone, though. That's
nah, you know, Barca are broke. You can buy anything off Barca. You can buy the grass off them. They're broke, bro. Look, you got Prime sponsoring them, bro. They are broke. So I think for the right price and maybe with a bit of like good
That means he's calling
negotiation.
your club broke as well, by the way.
Do you think?
My club.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, his clubs.
Both sponsored by Prime, innit?
Yeah,
do you
his
think?
club's his club,
You
innit?
see the takeover? Do you think it's messing up with your business?
It is
Probably
because
is.
it is because
They're not buying anyone
we're
anymore
supposed to-
because they're not going to put any more
Yeah.
money in.
no,
Oh, you know they've not.
It is messing
You know,
up.
you know
Yeah.
the Glazers have not put £1 in since they bought
No,
them in
they haven't.
2006 or
they
2007.
have not, bro.
They've
They
not.
haven't.
They've not invested £1.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Bro,
Bro,
this club is self-run, bro.
They're
That's
self-sufficient, fully
Yeah.
self-sufficient, and
But-
they've been able to take $2 billion out in that time.
I agree the Glazers are bad owners, but it's not like you're not spending money.
Spending money
But
on
the
the
thing is,
wrong things, though.
It's
They're-
not. It's not that simple though.
They're spending money.
Yeah, they're spending money on marquee signings.
But
that
But
they
at
sign
the
as
same
a
time,
win.
they are money, man. They know if they
Yeah, but I can't
be
lie.
stupid,
They're-
Manchester United are gonna be shit.
They're good. They're good businessmen. They're just not good owners.
Not good owners at all.
Yeah.
Not good owners now.
So what you want? You said you want like a De Jong,
Someone like a De Jong,
and then for the keeper you said Onana, and
Onana or Diogo Costa, either or.
Even David Raya, I'd think.
Even
you know,
David
would be
Raya,
nice,
even
you know.
He
David
won't
Raya.
come.
And
Who?
he
I
might.
don't think he'll come.
I
Oh.
think maybe Onana maybe is realistic, but
Yeah.
I also want a cover for a centre back. Initially, I wanted Kim Min-jae. Obviously, he's gone to Bayern.
Yeah, you lot
Timber.
were raving about him, you know. You
No,
sound
I
like you
did.
had him in the bag.
I thought we did, and then obviously these lot came in and
Yeah.
swooped him.
How Bayern beat you to King Min-jae, bro?
It's true. But to be honest, I really like. I think Timber's gonna go Arsenal, but I really like
Yeah.
Timber.
Timber's a nice
Timber's
profile,
a
but
very good.
I can't lie,
very good.
Timber in
That's
your
a
squad
name, you know.
stinks though.
Timber's a name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in our squad he stinks because
Shout out
the
Kesha.
height
Yeah,
is
your
nuts.
back line, your average height is looking like
Yeah,
like-
it's midgets.
Malnourished, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
5'6", bro. Looking
Yeah,
at,
nah.
I was gonna mention someone on the table. I think everyone here is taller than you. It's a bit embarrassing still.
But on United's transfer
No.
window, we need a lot of new signings to challenge. Even to push City to the title, we need a lot more.
Yeah,
lot
I
more.
mean, I think we all know this, but I think City's clear.
I think City players.
I think to challenge against City, you need.
Arsenal are winning the league.
Listen, we don't want to hear it.
Okay.
To be honest, I've got to say the one thing I do have to congratulate Arsenal is Arteta more so is that he's implemented a style of play.
Yeah,
That's the blueprint, bro. Look,
I mean, but this guy wants Arteta out. So.
no, yeah, he's
Maybe he
lost his
doesn't like
mind.
the
You've
blueprint.
lost your mind for that, by the way. Arteta is the best thing that's happened to you since Wenger.
No.
Man, that
There's-
means
He's the best thing that's happened to you.
So
Just
since
because you can see.
98, since 97, sorry.
Obviously, no, since he's left in it, since the dinosaur days. But honestly, I think Arteta, he's the blueprint. He's coming, obviously. Ten Hag, he's got a lot more to do, a lot more to prove as well.
Arteta just done what Klopp did, bro. They
No,
both
but
played.
he's-
They both played a 4
but a beta version.
It's a beta version, but to be
Yeah.
honest, bro, at least you've got an identity now, innit? You know, you've got players. Saka.
You expect the starting lineup.
okay, exactly.
You know a certain style of play. You know there's some teams you know you'll beat by the style of play.
Okay,
that
so
you're in.
going
Yeah.
into next season, okay, what's the lineup you want to see? Like your centre back pairing.
Yeah, let's say your dream lineup, but
Dream
like quite realistic at the same time. A
Okay.
realistic dream,
So
daydream.
in goal, I'm gonna say Onana. It's
Yeah.
clear. Shot stopping's good. Distribution's good. Left back Luke Shaw, technically, in my opinion, one of the best left backs in the league.
First.
I'll agree, you know.
Left-sided
I'll
centre
agree,
back.
Technically, yeah.
Left-sided centre back Martinez. Top 3 centre backs in the league, I say.
Okay.
Top three, top five.
top
Top three,
top
top
five.
five.
I'm just saying okay to that.
Top
Yeah,
five.
carry
Top
on.
three, top five.
Yeah,
It's not a horrible
It's
shout.
not horrible.
but
He's very
top
good.
five.
He's very
Top
good.
five.
Five.
And then
I hate him as well, but I can respect it.
and then next to him we've got Varane,
Yeah.
Yeah.
leader. I've said Rolls Royce, and then on that right back space,
a lot.
there's a question mark on there
I think,
because
yeah.
I feel like we do need to improve. But as of right now, that right back market is a bit difficult. There's not many people that stand out. So in the meantime, I'll say Dallo, but Wan-Bissaka, he can stay as well. And then obviously we got Casemiro, but eventually I would be looking to phase him out over the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Because maybe someone like Lavio or someone like Caicedo, someone more press resistant.
You won't get
someone-
Lavio because he's coming to us, man. Yeah.
Lavio's
Hopefully
to
to us, innit? Hopefully to us. We'll fight for
Should we
him.
make a live bet, a three-way bet?
Us, I don't think it, bro. We got no.
Yeah,
bro.
because they ain't even
Yeah.
linked to him, bro.
We're
It's
not
only
even
us that linked to him.
But I'll say Lavia, but obviously Casemiro for the time being,
Mm.
he can do a job. And then next to him, obviously I said I wanted Declan Rice. As of right now, we've got Mount, Bruno's there as well. So obviously you've got to have to play 2 8s and
That actually
and-
stinks
and
so
you got
bad.
no,
bro.
it will work. Trust me,
It's
it will
hot
work.
potato, bro.
It's thing is, as of right now, there's not many. I don't. Maybe Rabiot we get on a free transfer, but I'm not seeing anyone else.
That's in real life score hero.
Yeah,
The-
exactly. I'm not
just
seeing
bare
any other
shooters.
centre mids. I really wanted Declan Rice
That's
or
a
someone
pro-
like Dion
That's
as
a
well.
pro club team where you got too many attackers. Everyone is.
Hey,
That's the way
I
it is.
don't know
bro.
if this is true, yeah. I heard you man offered what was it, 35 mil plus McTominay for Declan Rice.
Oh
I think
my
it was
days.
in
That's
No,
what-
it was 40 plus.
I think it was, no, it was,
That is-
30,
40 plus
was something
That's-
around that. But
That's nasty.
You know that
bro.
means they value
No.
McTominay at 60 plus mil.
That is
he's
disgusting.
not. But
That is
to be
shameless.
No,
honest,
probably like
McTominay,
30 or 40.
Bro, McTominay is worth less than Henderson in this market.
no, McTominay under Eddie
is.
Howe, he could be great.
He's not
Under
though.
Eddie Howe, he'd be good.
Oh,
Well, McTominay on the Eddie Howe.
Okay, go to your front three. Right
Yeah.
now.
Maybe
front
actually I
three.
can see it.
Obviously, left wing we've got Rashi. Striker, I want to get Harry Kane in. I'll
Okay,
say
but
Harry Kane.
Realistic.
It could be realistic. You never know.
No, it's not.
It could be. You never know. And then obviously right wing,
This
got
is a big one.
Anthony. But at the time of the recording, there's some allegations on there.
Allegation.
So he allegedly there's allegations in it. I don't know what.
Oh,
I don't know what it is.
What's this? What's this?
Have you not heard?
Okay, coming back to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some allegations on Anthony's
Some
name.
allegations. So Anthony, I'll say obviously he's
Do
on the
you
right
rate
wing.
him, regardless of the allegations, do you actually rate him as a baller?
Honestly speaking,
I personally think he
not
might be
really.
better than him.
I am better than him.
Yeah.
I
I'm
can't, I've seen
Okay.
DK play live, yeah. I think DK does a better shift up top
Okay,
than
look.
Weghorst.
To make it simple, to make it very simple, as a footballer, he's not great. He's got a good left foot.
Yeah.
And everyone's saying, okay, look, for Anthony to thrive, you need to play in a possession-based team, cool. He retains the ball, cool, this, that.
Yeah.
But bro, you're a footballer. You need to be a baller. But to
He's
be honest,
not
Anthony
great.
Anthony has his moments in it. He's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
he's
yeah.
good. He's reliable. He's someone like when you need someone to retain possession or keep the ball, that he's very good at. Technically, he's very
So
technically
you want
skilled.
Anthony to start above Sancho?
As of right now, yeah. Me personally, I want to see Sancho.
Oh, I thought you said I'm a right winger.
I know
No,
you
no,
want to see him.
I want to see him in the 10 role.
Yeah, I thought
I want to see him in the 10
So
role.
you want
Ten.
you want Bruno to play in the 10, you want Mount to play in the 10.
No, no, obviously not at the same time.
What
but
Sancho to play in a 10?
eventually, because I don't think he ain't got bursts. He ain't got
It's
bursts.
not, it's not happening, bro.
But he
With
can.
the way how
thing
you're
is,
talking about
You know-
your team, it's not happening.
not in this current team, but in
What,
in
so-
I'll say
So Sancho, then who's
like
the
a
8?
left side.
Who's the 8?
You know why I think Sancho...
No,
it
they'll
can't
play,
really- not
they'll,
right now,
They'll
it
play a
wouldn't really
4-4-2 diamond, bro.
It wouldn't really work in this team, but eventually I want to see him transition into maybe a 10
Yeah.
because his skill sets
You know-
are okay for that.
You know why I think Sancho would actually flourish like, really well? Stick him in two in a Mitchum, yeah? I'm not joking. He does a job.
Bro,
like,
give him a
so-
spliff and a Maggie half time. He's doing a rainbow fix.
That's
around
a
the
drop
team.
him several levels of football, and that's when he will perform.
Bro, put Sancho in Ballon Blazers, yeah. I think he cooks. I think he
Bro,
cooks.
let Sancho play with Big G, bro. He's controlling it out the air and he's Rabonaing it.
You know what? Let's see Sancho on Soccer Aid. We might see something. We might see
No,
something.
that's true. But also, let's not forget, we have Ahmad coming in.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That's what I wanted to say as well.
Ahmad, yeah.
Ahmad, and also Garnacho. I think he's a.
I think
baller,
Garnacho
bro.
can play both wings.
I think his time is now.
To be honest,
I think
Garnacho reminds me
his time is
of
up, his time is up.
Kavicha.
Yeah.
John Cena.
John
Garnacho
Cena.
reminds me of Kavicha because in the way
Can't
that
see
he's
me anymore, though.
look with Garnacho, he's a talent. He's a star.
Yeah.
He's our star boy. You got
I
Saka,
agree,
right?
bro.
We got Garnacho.
No, you can't compare
We-
Garnacho and
You know,
Saka.
we're bigger than you, man. We take the star
No,
boy
he can
title.
get there though.
No, he can
His
get
poten-
there.
His
he can get
potential
there.
was
He can
there,
get
bro.
Garnacho does
can
not
get
lay
that shit, bro.
Saka's boots right now.
Bro,
Not right now,
Sandeep-
but he can get
No,
there.
Sandeep, when Saka first came on the scene and my man was playing left back, compared to Garnacho, I think I see Garnacho way clearer than I see
We're
Saka.
comparing Saka left back with Garnacho right wing.
Hot take, yeah. I think Garnacho's a bigger game player than Saka.
Yeah, that's why yours. That's why you.
That's why you
I don't think
think.
so.
No,
That's why-
that's true.
That's why.
Give Garnacho a big game, and I
that's-
know he scores.
No, so
I've seen Garnacho score more injury time
I've seen-
goals than I've
I-
seen him. Than
I've seen
Saka.
Saka score winners against Man United.
Let's
you?
give Saka his
Yeah.
flowers. Let's give him his
I
flowers.
thought
He's top
Nketiah
right
scored
winger.
this winner against United.
No, the
Oh,
season
no,
before
he
that.
scored. No.
Oh,
Saka did score a banger
okay.
goal against
Yeah.
us. He did.
Yeah, in that same
Yeah,
game that
in that
Nketiah
same
scored the
game.
winner there.
But look, we've got good prospects coming up, and I know we've got an academy signing, Kobe Manu, and I'm gonna put it out there. From what I've seen, big things are gonna happen.
What
to him.
about what's his name? Palestri.
Palestri's good, but I don't think we utilize him. I don't think we
Like
utilize him.
Palestri, Alanga,
Alanga's quite good, but
No.
I don't see him. I don't think.
No.
I don't see us fitting.
I
in
don't
the team.
see, bro.
Not in the team. Not in our team.
I don't see it. I don't see it in the Langa. I'll be
He's
real.
alright. He's good, but just not for our team. Maybe for another team. Yeah, you're right.
Bro,
Not for our
maybe
team.
not for our team.
But
maybe for like-
like,
Maybe like Millwall or something.
Yeah,
Maybe
like-
you can kick
yeah.
all that.
he could probably ball for like Birmingham or something.
Do
He's
you
got
rate any of
qualities.
the youngsters actually?
Pardon?
Do you actually rate any of the youngsters?
I
Besides
mean,
Garnacho.
our academy is nowhere near some like City or West. We're nowhere near that. But there are some good like gems
Nah,
in our academy.
nah.
There are some good gems in our
Nah,
academy.
nah. I just mentioned Garnacho and Amad Diallo because they're your best.
We've
Like-
got Kobe Manu. Kobe Manu's up.
Okay.
He's
okay. Sandeep, have you heard of my man?
Kobe Manu?
Yeah.
Both about 15 years old, bro. Why would I hear of that?
Right, wait, is that what you're on?
No, he's 18. He's legal, boys.
Ah, he's of age, yeah.
He's of age, but
Why are we verifying that a boy's legal? What the f...
no, you just said he's 15, bro.
But yeah, you don't know what way he swings.
No, but you've heard of Kobe and everything.
Huh?
Huh?
What you say?
Okay, so the man don't know ball. Okay,
Nah, I've heard it. I've heard of him. Still.
but you might hear more of him this season.
He's dark skinned, isn't it?
He's dark skinned.
He's like-
Nah, man took a guess, bro. This guy's complexion.
If I had to compare him to someone, it will probably be like Thiago, man.
How come man say he does?
No,
Bro,
Thiago.
that's like
Thiago. He's like
bro, that's
Thiago.
like me saying what he's got dark hair in it.
Yeah, bro.
He got dark hair,
Recognize
like.
him.
What he could have died
What
in
did you say his
blonde.
name was?
It's Kobe Manu.
But where the hell is it's?
Do you want me to-
It's Manu.
Manu, man.
Ah, man. What? He's right-footed, isn't it? He's right-footed.
I don't think so.
Oh no, I mean, he's got a 5-star week foot, innit?
5-star week.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I've seen it on
I mean,
FIFA. I've seen it
come
on
on,
FIFA.
he's
He tried,
18.
he tried, he
He's
tried,
played
he
with
tried.
Lewis Fonte.
18.
You've heard of him.
He's playing with Lewis.
He's played with Lewis Fonte, bro.
The old
Lewis Fonte, bro.
Southampton striker.
Yeah, man. No. Fonte, bro. He came from Arsenal.
Fonte.
Oh my, how does he not know Lewis Fonte, bro? From your academy.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah. You
Oh,
know, you know Lewis Fonte,
no,
innit?
I don't.
He got him, though. He got him.
No, I don't.
Hey, bro, I
we
thought he was
got
going to carry
you.
on, bro.
We
I thought he was going to be like, yeah, I know
No,
he
I
was still.
I feel about this guy, bro.
Hey, nah, we had him for a
Real
second,
him.
bro.
Nah, but someone like Kobe, man, he's obviously we're not gonna give him the keys to the midfield yet.
That's
Like,
how
you
you
can
know their team's meaty, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, we've got a lot of improvement, bro.
For all we know, he's made Kobe Manu up as well.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, cool. But we gotta move on because we still got.
What position do you think that Manu guy
He
plays?
plays like CM, centre mid,
No, you don't see.
centre six.
You're trying to shit to us now.
Where does he play?
He plays right wing.
He's
You're
right winger,
lying.
bro. He's not right winger.
You're telling me a right winger is playing centre mid
He's not
now?
right winger, bro.
What? No, he's a right winger, but he can
He's
hold
not-
up play too.
Bro, he's played for United, bro. He's playing in the midfield for us.
Yeah, no.
Yes, yes.
He's
He's not right
I
winger.
was trying to shoot centre mid.
He's
Ah.
I feel like bringing up.
You stuck your ground well there, you know.
What about Twanzebe?
Twanzebe, oh, he's gone, bro. You
He's
don't-
gone. Yeah, he left.
Fosu Mensah.
Forty Mensah,
Bro,
you used to think he was the guy.
I thought I was like 50 by the time he left United, but I kept playing his name
Oh,
for
he had
years.
a hard life, very hard life. We thought he was the guy, but
Bro,
nah, he
I
wasn't.
heard his name since like Ferguson names.
Yeah, our academy has fell off a lot.
Yeah.
A lot fell off.
Like it's been like your gym in it. It's just old.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
our
can't-
gym, bro, we got rusty weights.
Bro, Roy Keane's hamstring, the imprint is still there for him on the leg press machine.
Yeah,
How's that
man.
possible,
That
bro?
machine's still there, you know. They keep that as a reminder.
That's what I'm hearing. They haven't ordered it in 5 years.
Bro, that's what they use to test their Achilles.
I heard
Order them.
the dinner ladies
that-
are still the same.
As
Bro,
in,
they
like,
already
is that
know.
why you keep getting injuries?
Who have we had injured?
Did they get injuries
Pogba,
like
bro.
that?
We had Pogba. You know what?
But
Pogba,
Yeah.
Martinez, Varane's out.
Rashford.
Rashford, yeah.
No, but they
out.
came out in the
Mar-
same game though.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Martial, what are you doing with him, bro?
Martial,
Marsh-
bro, he's
He needs to
Is
go.
Martial not
He's,
back?
he's,
he's
he's
a red.
times.
No, no, he's still here.
I-
He's
I-
a
needs
hood
to go,
legend.
he needs to go.
I heard he's winning the Ballon d'Or next year.
Yeah, he is.
Is that the end of his
under
his clause?
12s Ballon
He needs to
d'Or,
win
bro.
it back.
Under 12s, he needs to get, bro. He needs to
Under
leave
12s.
in it, bro. He needs to leave.
Well, what is
I'll
it
be
with you and
honest.
underage ballers?
Nah, yeah. No comment.
Hey.
Boy. Anyway, fucking
Alright, cool. We all say we'll move on in it. You're looking a bit criminal.
Press, bro. What the hell? Give me the press.
No, okay, so obviously we've spoken about all the bad sides of the season.
Yeah.
So we're gonna lighten things up a bit.
No, that's
So-
sad.
Nah. We'll bring it back to sad later on.
Yeah.
But onto the positives. This is the segment where we talk about the best goal of the season. So in the season that you just had, it can be Premier League, Europa League,
Europa League.
Europa League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, any of those competitions. What is your favorite goal from this season?
Damn.
It's hard to put you on the spot like this.
My
but
favorite goal is probably the Rashford one against Arsenal.
Arsenal. Okay, cool. That's the
I'll say
same
the
as mine
Rashford one.
still. Because nutmeg on party and
Nutmeg
then
on Party
long
and then-
shot is crazy.
Is that it? Is that your best goal? Switch.
Bro,
That was a
that's
very good
very
goal,
good
bro.
goal. Fam. What are you talking about?
You know, like,
Bro,
he's
bear in mind, this was the height of the party Casemiro debate as well.
Yeah.
When we were trying to figure out who was better, and he got Megs.
He got megged and then
And this is party in
slotted.
his like good patch of the season as well.
Yeah.
Megs, long shot. Like, bro, it was X Factor.
Yeah, you can't do that and lose the game though. That's a bit. That's a.
Yeah, but like, yeah,
on,
but
bro.
it was a nice goal, innit?
We're focusing on the goal.
Yeah,
focusing.
because
The
bro,
goal was
if
good,
you
yeah.
score a halfway line bicycle kick, but you lose the game, it's still a very good goal, is it not?
Yeah, but
No.
that's not realistic, is it, bro?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm just putting
Bro,
things in
somebody's
perspective.
changing up the whole meaning of goal of the season. They're gonna
Where,
start
bro?
checking if they won the game, lost the game,
Are you
how
see
much
my
you
one?
played.
What's your one?
When Weghorst scored his first goal.
No,
Oh, was it the FA Cup one or the Carabao Cup one? Where
No.
he
When he did the knee slide, my man's crying. He's like, yes.
That was the meatiest goal. And the thing is,
Shit guy finally
bro,
scored,
bro,
bro.
how about this?
How can you recreate the entire meme, bro?
Bro, that wasn't even in the Prem. He hasn't scored a Prem
Yeah,
goal.
it wasn't. It wasn't.
No,
in the
no,
Prem.
no,
It
no.
wasn't in
Bro,
the Prem, yeah.
I thought, cool, from then onwards, calm, at least he can score from in the Prem.
Nah, bro.
He went ghost.
No, but I can't lie. I felt the emotion with my.
It was
man, bro.
emotional,
Yeah.
like, he's a lovely guy, innit? Lovely guy, whole time.
Like, you know what? You know
Yeah.
after he told his
Shit,
kids, he told his wife, he's like, I finally made it. I made it.
Do you know what? Another goal that was
He
nice?
scored.
Bro,
Was
he
that
definitely-
Anthony goal?
he
The
def-
Anthony goal.
Against Arsenal.
Oh, Barcelona.
No, Barcelona.
Barcelona,
Arsenal.
yeah,
The
that's
Anthony
a
goal was
nice
really
one
nice.
still.
Do you know what? That Barcelona game was probably one of my favourite games as
I
well.
was gonna say that must have been a highlight. for
It was
the
a very
season.
big
Home-
highlight.
Away leg.
It was no, it was a home leg. It was a home leg that he scored.
Yeah.
For me, yeah,
Drew at
that
the Nou
game,
Camp, I think.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was at New. Drew at Nou Camp, but for me, that game was like almost like a turning point because it was like, okay, cool, it's a big game.
Do you not go to that?
No, I didn't go to that.
Oh.
No. I wish I did, but it was a big game in the fact that, cool, Barcelona, like United, Barcelona, there's history there,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Let's see
And
how we
usually
perform under the lights.
history is on their side.
On
as
their
well.
side,
Yeah.
but we said, I was thinking, okay, let's see when the lights are brightest how everyone performs.
Fairs.
Fair.
and-
You said come outside.
I said, yeah, they said come outside. This is OT. This is not no joke ground like Emirates.
OT.
No joke like
love
Emirates. But this is big OT. You got to show. Let's see. I was gonna see which players crumbled in it,
Yeah.
and
What player crumbled?
De Gea.
I just clocked OT, fam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you not know OT
Nah,
was for Old
I
Trafford?
just deeped it.
No,
so
really?
Tony's a runner, bro. Tony's been on the
Bro,
run.
you thought Sancho was there, shot in Stardom and all that things, bro.
I just clocked.
Maggie and Stardust.
Nah, I saw Sancho spliff it actually. He had a spliff on both ears when he was coming out, bro. He's nuts. But nah, that game,
and everything.
yeah, bro. He had a Maggie tucked in the pocket as well. But nah, that game was good because I saw calm. We're finally like in the big, like we're playing big teams
Yeah.
and we're not crumbling. Like we can hold our own.
Fairs.
And the thing I liked, I don't think we've talked about this, but about Ten Hag, the thing I liked was he was being pragmatic in the sense that he knows
word.
that, bro, he knows that the personnel there, it's not up to what he needs in it. But in the meantime, there's like certain stopgaps that he does to ensure
Love
that
the word
calm.
stopgap.
I do.
Word,
Bro,
Word of the day, bro.
in that team, there are millions of stopgaps in it. There's millions. But
Bare traffic. bro.
Bare traffic, bro. There's a lollipop lady in the OT, bro. She's there working overtime. But
In the OT.
Nah, stop it.
Oh,
But nah, that's what I liked. That's what I liked.
Yeah.
Because he knew from the first game onwards, we can't play total expansive football, dominating football.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You've got to You got to sometimes soak in pressure, sometimes seed control.
Alright,
That's what it is, isn't it?
cool.
Moment of the season.
Did you say your goal of the season,
Bro.
or do you don't care as much as
For the Rashford one, it's the
United?
Rashford one.
Yeah.
We'll give him the Rashford one.
We'll
yeah,
give
yeah.
it Rashford one.
Alright, cool. Moment of the season. So it can be a funny moment, like exciting moment, sad moment perhaps.
Okay, you're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this. But moment of the season was that win against Liverpool.
Okay, I can understand that.
When?
Early on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
OT.
And the reason I say this is because we're coming off a very stinky stretch.
How come we didn't say City, bro? That's like the first time we beat City in so long.
Now this one was like
First time
it was like the first time you actually thought, yeah, we have faith in Ten Hag. It's like, okay, cool. Like you can see what he's cooking.
Yeah.
Although the end product's not there, you can see
Wait,
cool. It's a
you
journey.
want a cup this season, bro?
Oh yeah,
But,
word.
yeah, that was good. But for me personally, it's like I
Personal
finally
vengeance.
realised that we're
No,
not
you're
joking.
Ishan, bro. Ishan celebrates 3 points over winning a cup as well.
Yeah.
No, but Carabao Cup, it was a good cup. The only difficult
Bro,
game
it's your
was
first trophy in 6 years.
Of course, but bro, we're Man
Yeah, I
United.
feel like
We're
it is a bit crazy
Listen,
still.
look, we're Man United. We celebrate.
We're Man United.
We
Let's
celebrate
choose a winner against
Premier Leagues.
Liverpool.
So
bro.
Manchester United.
Bro, we celebrate Premier Leagues. We celebrate
Yeah,
Champions
but
Leagues, bro. We
you're
celebrate
celebrating
Okay,
the Premier
wait,
League
wait,
win.
wait.
Look.
Over the past decade,
Yeah.
what have you celebrated?
I celebrated the Europa League, and I'm gassed.
And then what does the Carabao Cup rank to the Europa League?
To Europa League, it's a lot under. I'll be honest.
No, because it's the same
I
thing.
think
It's a lot under.
I think Carabao Cup is on the
Yeah, but
Europa
it's
League.
No, but
It's a lot under.
no, we're talking about
no,
the
but
same
that's the
season
whole
when
point.
Oh,
He didn't
okay.
say champs.
Yeah.
He didn't say prem.
he claimed they claimed
The treble.
that
The treble.
season.
No, it's
Oh yeah.
No, the
Community
reason.
Shield FA Cup, innit?
Look, the reason that
No,
I
the
say.
British Shield Carabao Cup and
Oh yeah.
Look, the reason that I say that's the moment of the season is because you're at that point, bro. You've just come off 2 horrific losses, bro, to Brentford, Brighton.
Yeah,
Brighton.
it was
That's
straight
big.
after that, innit?
Straight after that,
Yeah.
and it was that first time that you think, oh, we've got hope. Like, cool, maybe
what
that,
did you have?
bro. I can tell you, a lot of United fans after that game said against the big boys, against Liverpool,
Man.
we can hold our own in it, and that was my moment of the season. But if
Yeah.
I had to think. I don't know. Our away performances were horrible, innit?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
especially
our
against the top
You lost
tiers.
every away game.
We lost a lot
Yeah,
of our
against
away
the
games
top 10, innit?
against
Yeah.
top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
Yeah,
for me, I
Even
can
that
celebrate.
Barcelona game was probably a moment.
Yeah,
for
that
me
was
as
a
well.
very good moment.
Yeah,
I'll say
I
that
can
was a
imagine.
very good moment as well. But for me, I can celebrate the season, but knowing that there's underlying stuff like that is what kind of makes me.
Yeah, it dampens it a bit.
Yeah, it dampens it a bit as well.
What about for you? Do you have a moment of the season for United? Obviously, it doesn't have to be a happy one for you because
Man.
we're haters.
It
Innit?
can be a sad one, innit?
Yeah, I think we have the same side.
Yeah,
on it, man.
like when they
Like, you know that
like when you
time
Honestly-
like you know when you see the defense is
Like-
just bad,
No,
innit?
but like,
Yeah,
obviously,
and like the leaking
Mal being a
goals.
Yeah,
3-2,
yeah, yeah.
obviously Mal being Nketiah scoring the winner against United, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Fez.
Did
So
you-
your
did you-
moment
did you
is an Arsenal
celebrate
moment.
that? Did you not think you'd already won that game?
What?
As in watching that game, yeah. Even
Oh,
if
bro,
you drew,
I'll tell you. So I was at the stadium, right?
yeah.
And I was on the other side of the pitch, innit? So and I was just panicking at this point, and I see the goal go in, and I just stood there for 30 seconds, and the guy next to me, the steward was like, "Oh, why are you not celebrating?" I'm like, "Oh, I can't celebrate. Let me just wait for the offside check." Man's waiting, and then I start crying of tears because I'm like, "Bro, we won it, bro. We won the game. We beat these."
You know that game was tough to watch because we got dominated.
Yeah, you got thumped,
bro. I saw that game on Pornhub, bro. 15 minutes later, bro, we got dominated.
Front page.
Bro, it was, bro. It was right there. I couldn't
What's
escape.
that?
Red Devils get hammered by the Gunners. Like,
tough,
it's
bro.
crazy.
It was tough.
How do you make that on the spot, bro?
Yeah, I've done my fair share of research.
Bro,
What
okay.
is what are you talking about? What is this guy talking about?
Nah, don't act like that, bro.
it was
Act like you don't know of
It was
it.
a dominating performance here.
Yeah, dominant.
But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. When I see
They were on top of
teams,
you.
look, when I see teams like Arsenal, see teams like City,
Yeah.
and at some points at Liverpool this season as well, the way that they
Teams like
control
Chelsea.
games. Okay, at some points, innit? At some points, not this season though.
Ah,
But the way that they control games, yeah, like, I'm jealous of that, bro. I want to see us control games, bro.
Today was a little bit of happiness from someone.
Yeah, this is about to start.
I know they're starving, bro.
No,
At least you
one-
got Enzo though. Enzo, I say, is quality.
Not one gets
Can
us come on and
celebrate
show
that.
Tunde love. Not one gets us come on and show Tunde love.
Maybe
Everyone
next,
gets-
bro. But Chelsea, you know Chelsea, bro. They
We'll see,
ain't
we'll
got
see.
oil. They still, you man still got oil money, bro.
From where?
Saudi Arabia, you
Nah,
guys
nah,
are
nah, nah.
frauds and a half.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe.
Nah,
in that. I
they
don't
shot
believe
all
in
their deadwood to Saudi Arabia.
that.
I
Yeah.
just thought I thought you meant owner money, Saudi Arabia. I was like, I
they
swear.
still got
No,
ties
no,
there.
no,
They still
no.
got ties there.
Now, part of
But-
the consortium that owns Chelsea Saudi Arabia, the investors in the same
Oh,
consortium.
it's bare that pot. It's bare
It's bare-
circle.
But I don't think it's that simple. I don't think it's that simple.
Smart though, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I see teams like that control games,
But speaking of domination,
A moment of the season.
speaking of teams that dominate,
Historical
like a young
performance.
Scouse team called
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Liverpool. You're
Bruh,
thinking about guys
I
like
thought
Gakpo.
I thought this whole hour we avoided this topic, and now we got to speak about it.
Talking about guys like Nunes,
Talk about guys like Firmino.
Mohamed Salah.
Affairs. Shall I tell you what I think of that game?
No. Let us tell you what we think about that game, bro.
Let me just say
This
one
ain't
word.
about you.
Let me say one word.
Wait, I thought,
Yeah.
is that the heartbreak of the season for you?
That was, yeah.
What was
I've
that?
been right. I've voiced noted them
What was
7
that?
times.
What was
You
that?
voiced
That
it
or your
out.
ex? Which one hurt you more?
Yes, bro. I can feel, bro. I can feel my heart ripping piece by piece. And let me tell you something, bro. That there's only one man, in my opinion, yeah. De Gea.
Oh.
Yeah, that game.
Really? I don't think that was on De Gea.
And shall I tell you why? I went to my FB ref at the end
I
of the game, bro.
I put that all on.
This guy and his
Ten Hag.
FBF.
Bro.
Ten Hag trying to go
No,
toe to toe.
Ten Hag, yeah. Ten Hag was at fault for
I
that as well.
don't think that
No,
was...
he was at fault for that.
I
He-
don't
Ten Hag
think-
trying to go toe to toe with Liverpool.
Yeah, he went. Shall I tell you what? He missed the trick, bro. You got Trent and Rashi there.
Yeah.
He decided to opt to put Bruno there. In that first half,
But
I didn't think we were
Trent
off.
locked Rashi off.
No, bro,
personally, when
it
they were on
was
the same
Bruno.
week.
It was Bruno.
No,
that was,
but Rashford had a run at Trent, and Rashford was offside as well. And
I
Trent
was
still,
offside, yeah.
Yeah.
But up until that first half, I don't think we played horrible. Obviously, you guys were the better team.
1-0 after first half.
It wasn't horrible, and I don't think you man were dominating to the extent. But
Yeah.
come that second half, we just got turned over.
Shall I tell you what genuinely I think about that game? Like, all jokes aside, I think we just overperformed shooting. Like, we were so clinical, it was crazy. But every shot went in. We had 8 shots on target and we scored 7 goals.
So where was this game after the match?
It was,
Where was this match publicised after the match?
bro.
Oh, this one.
had to get
This
banned
was Braz's.
quick, bro. This had to
This
get
was
banned.
this was XXX videos.
No, this was bro.
You don't know. You know what this one was? This one was on leaks on Twitter.
Yeah, bro. This
You
was
had to
crazy.
dive through the dark web to find this
Yeah,
one.
this was somewhere hidden, man, bro.
And
This
also on the
is
Sky Sports YouTube channel. But
someone put it on their OnlyFans, bro. They charged a bill to watch that because it's emotional torture,
This guy
bro.
definitely played it as well.
I blocked it, bro. I've reported it. Yeah.
When the guy wants to cry, he watches that.
Bro, the thing with that game, yeah, is I don't think you man played exceptionally well. You obviously you dominated in terms of
we
goals,
just capitalised on
but
chances.
you capitalised on chances. And you see what I said in terms of claiming crosses and that commanding the box and stuff. If you just watch De Gea, you can see he's very timid in
I
that
don't
box,
want to
bro.
watch the guy.
Please
bro.
don't, bro. Save yourself.
Yeah,
Save
but-
yourself.
He's your
Yeah,
number
but-
one up,
you know,
bro.
but-
Oh, he's my-
but you
no,
know the finishes we had in that game.
Yeah.
I don't think any besides maybe one, and I think it was Salah's second goal. Because I think that was a really scrappy
It
goal.
was a scrappy one. Yeah.
That was Nunes' second goal. Sorry.
Yeah.
Besides that one, I don't think you can put him at much blame. Like, I remember Salah's volley on the right foot. That is unstoppable.
Oh, that's just a goal scorer. That's instinct.
Yeah, that
No,
is-
But was it Gakpo's chip?
Yeah,
that
that
one?
is crazy.
Look, if you look at all the other top keepers in the world, yeah,
Yeah.
the way that they command their box, yeah, that would have been smothered.
Shall
bro.
I
That
tell you
would've been
something you should
smothered.
have said instead?
Go on.
Coutinho, I think around 5 or 6 years ago now, did that exact same chip to De Gea
On the other side.
on the
bro.
other side of the pitch.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I remembered when I saw that Gakpo finish. I was like, Fairs.
The thing is, guys, you know, when you watch De Gea over and over again in this
Bro,
team,
he's actually up, you know.
thing is, at one point, bro, I used to love him, bro. He was our player of the year many
Yeah.
times for a reason, innit? But there's evolution in football for a reason. You
Yeah.
have to move
Has De
on
Gea ever done
forward.
anything to your family, bro?
Oh, he's done, bro. Me? What about me, bro? He's hurt my head, bro. He's hurt my heart, bro.
Has he done things to you?
Bro, he's hurt me more than anyone I can, bro. You know what? Remember that Barca game, Champions League game?
Yeah.
Bro, he's done that. After this, I'm gonna send you, man, an hour Twitter compilation of all his mistakes. Yeah.
Oh my
Please watch it and tell me after.
I'm banned on
tell
Twitter,
me.
innit? So,
Oh yeah, I saw that. What have you been doing?
What have I been
What have you
doing?
been on Twitter?
I said I'd kill someone's entire family.
Yeah.
And he actually killed someone the other week as well, bro.
Nah, bro, let's not bring this onto
Yeah.
the pod, fam. Let's
Alright,
not
cool.
do that.
Alright, cool. So where do you think Manchester United will finish next season?
Wait, hold on. Let me tell you my pinpoint moment of the season, though.
Yeah, go on.
In that specific game, it'll be
What do you
quick.
mean in a specific game?
In the 7-0 game, the moment itself was when Salah went, "Choo," and you went, and you went. And I saw, and you know Martinez.
Yeah.
I saw him 360 and he entered a different universe.
Guys,
That was my
you know,
moment.
pictures are very misleading because Martin has actually done. He actually helped him. It was just that slip that messed him up. But defending wise,
I blame the Anfield groundsman, bro. They didn't do a good job.
They done a horrible job.
Bro's ankle was broke, but that was my moment of the season. We'll carry on now. I just want to put that in. But
cool.
yeah, going forward, like you said,
Where do you think you're gonna finish?
I'll
help you.
Bro's optimistic.
With De Gea in the
So you
team
don't
and with De
think-
Gea out
so-
of the team.
So you don't think Liverpool are going to improve next season?
Oh, 100% they are.
So
100%.
you think you're going to come above Liverpool?
wait,
I think
where
with
did you say you were placed?
I'll say either third or fourth. I'll say we get top 4.
Liverpool can still finish above.
Yeah.
No, but Arsenal definitely coming in there.
This guy, he's so optimistic about Arsenal for someone that hates Arteta.
Yeah,
It makes no sense.
Yeah, I didn't even deep that, you
It
know.
makes no sense.
bro.
Contradictory.
I don't think you. We'll go into this later, but I don't think you deep how much Arteta spent.
No, we spoke
Okay.
about it a lot.
So then why are you so
bro.
optimistic that he's gonna?
We have to. It's a given nature, bro.
Look,
I said we have to.
Look, Arsenal fans, they've been through the cycle. They've had heartbreak time and time
Yeah.
again.
And
Let
it's
them-
like
let
we're
them
so
dream.
back.
No,
Yeah.
but
them dream, let them dream.
United are coming into a heartbreak era, bro. They're following our footsteps right now.
Right, you said you're their little bro.
Nah, Arsenal will always, bro. We're not related. We're not even little bros, bro. we're that, you're that kid that's just in the corner, just playing with sticks and
You
shit.
know in Top Boy when
Yeah.
Jamie gives the kid the rollie.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
Arsenal.
Your team, you're like primary school. You used to go to the fucking sorry for the language.
Right, what?
Boy,
Find a friend, bro. That's what you man are. You're trying to find a friend in life right now.
nah, with United, you said with and without the hair, yeah?
It can't be
Okay,
that
look,
big of a difference.
So, look, to clarify, yeah?
Nah, I knew I was gonna think about
Okay,
it.
look, to clarify, the hair is one part of the problem. It's a
Yeah.
big part of the problem, but he is a problem nonetheless.
Bro, you're moving like he's Jihadi
Okay,
John.
okay.
No,
Ayo,
he's a problem,
I got- would you rather the Glazers out next season or you have the hair in goal?
Ooh, that's a good
Glazers,
question.
get Glazers out of it any day of the week. Any day of the week. The
Oh,
Glazers are the worst.
You're not glazing the glazers.
But you don't.
Glazers
You
can
don't.
glaze
You
out
don't.
here.
You don't get the Qatari. You get Jim Radcliffe.
Yeah. I'll tell you from experience. Oh wait, are glazers American?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. American owners are the worst, bro.
They're the worst, they're the
You
worst.
can't like Conky are doing that bitch right now.
Jim Radcliffe's not American, bro.
Jim Ratcliffe's
Jim Ratcliffe
He's
is a
British,
No, he's
bro.
not American.
He's British.
Is he
He-
British?
Yeah, bro.
He's British, bro.
He's
What
Mancunian,
kind
bro.
of British name is Jim Ratcliffe, bro?
Jim,
That's
bro.
bro,
His
that's
name's
the
Jim.
biggest like.
Bro, that
That's
doesn't.
the most
You see what you
British
said
name.
doesn't even make sense.
Bro, it's the most British name you can have.
Jim.
What, Jim?
Jim, bro.
Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, like fish and chips, Jim.
Man, like Jim.
No, like
yeah.
Jimmy, fam.
Nah, but that's Jimmy, bro.
Alright, cool.
So
third.
Yeah, third.
Optimistically, I'm gonna say third, but let me tell you this, yeah. With the Qataris in, it's a new era.
Oh,
You think,
here we go.
look, let me tell you guys. If you think Man United are scary now, yeah.
I don't,
bro.
I don't.
Well, you did, bro. You did. At one point, Man United with a.
No,
No,
but-
everyone hated United, but let me
Bro,
tell you
okay,
this, yeah.
You know, if you're not getting Qatari owners, football's over.
No, it's game
bro,
over.
game
You'll-
over.
They'll be worse
If
than
they
Man
have-
City, bro.
They have pool.
we are already
They'll have
successfully.
money.
No, bro, they can like the way that Man City finesse the books. They can finesse the books 100 times.
Yeah,
They,
because
bro,
they can show that they spent that
Yes.
they can make that much. Yeah.
But listen, we've got integrity. We're not like City with 115
Oh,
charges,
shut
but
up.
we have integrity, yeah.
Yeah, because we're not gonna bring it back to
Yeah.
Ferguson's weird
No,
dodgy
no,
referee.
we're not
way.
gonna bring it back because a player had to miss the season because of certain actions. Integrity.
The refereeing was dodgy, but let's not act like Chelsea didn't win the league off a dodgy offside call. You guys won a league off of like a dodgy handball.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
Which one?
I will show you after this. I can't really remember, but I'll show you in it. But there's been obviously
We got
refereeing back in the
integrity.
day, yeah, calm, whatever. But
No,
I'm telling you now, yeah, it's a new era.
You decided to win the league while everyone was dying, bro. You had no.
Nah, this
Yo,
guy,
man's
bro.
dying. Okay,
Nah,
listen,
how you
listen.
twisted it
It's
like
kind of
that?
true, though.
No, bro. Even if we lost every game after COVID, we would have won the league.
Asterix.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright,
Actually,
calm.
but let me tell you this.
So your
it's a
Champions
Qatari
League is
look.
also
Wait,
asterisk.
Huh?
Your Champions League
No,
also an asterisk.
No, we won it after.
No, but there was some games in that Champions League where there was no players and no people in the stadium.
Ishan, you won the Prem. and
Alright,
COVID
cool. Anyways,
times.
so what?
No.
No,
Sandeep, where do you think Man U will finish?
honestly, I think I finished fourth.
Okay. Any reason why you wanna elaborate?
Yeah, so I think. I would
Okay,
say-
so I think they're gonna. I'm joking.
Just for that, nothing. Go on.
Ah, hey, this guy. Alright, cool. No, I was joking, bro.
I'm joking. So yeah, but I just feel like I don't feel like they've got what Arsenal have. Man City got clear. I think Arsenal, the way we're strengthening, we were ahead of them last season by quite a bit in terms of playing
And
football.
to be fair, they've strengthened. You haven't.
And we've strengthened already centre backs. We got Timber, Havertz, and Rice.
Yeah,
Bro, that's 3 more signings better than any of your signings you made.
because they haven't made any.
We haven't made anyone yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So and bro, pre-season starts tomorrow. Bear in mind, everyone goes back to training tomorrow.
You ain't got a kit yet.
Yeah, I know.
So
Don't even have a
bro,
sponsor.
so our new signings, bar yes, they're not everyone we need. They're
Yeah.
already in pre-season training. They're gonna be drilled. Them man are worrying about the wrong things, bro. So I feel like Arsenal definitely clear. Liverpool, they're
I'm sorry, what do you mean? Just cut you off. What do you mean like worrying about the wrong things? As in, is there anything specific that you think we're not focusing on?
yeah,
What?
signing players.
Yeah, I mean,
Fair enough. I mean, to be honest, we've signed Mount now. It's a start.
But
yeah,
I get what you mean.
Like,
I
bro,
get what you mean.
Mount's a better sign
Like
than
you have
Havertz.
issues. You have issues in terms of your ownership, bro. If that's the biggest cloud over your head right now.
100%, I agree.
So,
I agree.
but with all this mess, there's no way you can focus on the training ground. I think Liverpool. We all said all they need is that midfield, and they can come.
I think
through.
just who else have you said?
Newcastle, bro.
Wait, who else have you signed?
What's his name? Shabbos. I can't pronounce his name.
Szoboszlai.
I'm a
Szoboszlai.
kind of
Sorry,
He's a baller. You see
But
my man's.
McAllister is always gonna do
But you
anything.
see my man's long shots. They're crazy.
On
bro.
my life, yeah.
They're crazy.
I'm sorry if this is off topic. I was talking to DB yesterday, yesterday night, with Snow. These lot should know Snow, yeah. And we were talking about Szoboszlai, and these were like, oh, I don't know, like he's just a random guy from Bundesliga. I was like, I guarantee you, when I see Tunde on the podcast, I ask him about Szoboszlai, he's gonna know about him.
Yes,
because
bro said that he's good at scoring long shots. Bro thinks that's the only thing you need to.
it's not just long shots.
No, he's a
I
baller.
won't make it too
Where's
much
he
about
from?
Liverpool in it because I do it too much.
Sonny, how much do you know about
he
my
played,
man?
He played at Leipzig.
I can't say
he plays
not
at
too long.
Leipzig,
It's
right?
not winning,
No,
that's
but
not
from the
No, no,
small
so
highlights I've seen, he's very
an
good.
attacking
bro.
mid, but he can play both wings. He can also play at 8.
No, that's what I said. That's what I said. You man, I feel like you man will come top 3, and then they're gonna fight with Newcastle for 4th. That's how I see
Yeah,
it. That's how.
Yeah,
I
agree
don't
with
agree
that
with that.
still.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
yeah. But you said third.
I said either third or fourth,
Oh, what
depending
do
on
you
the
think?
signings
Which
that
one
we
do you
make.
think?
Yeah, I reckon 4th or 5th. It will be them fighting with Newcastle for 4th. I think, to be fair, if anything, I think Newcastle are the stronger team. They came below you this season, but they're only gonna get stronger. They just signed
Barella.
Tonali.
Oh, Tonali, that was
Yeah,
it.
I think they're
Tonali.
just
Tonali.
inquiring to sign
Yeah.
Barrea as well.
They were inquiring to sign Szoboszlai as well, but
So, yeah.
ain't got pool like us, man. But yeah, no, they'll definitely strengthen, and Isak next season, that's gonna be a
They've
threat,
got a
man.
very good squad.
Yeah.
They're gonna challenge a lot of the
We're
big
kind
six.
of we're kind of neglecting Chelsea here. They could.
I will neglect Chelsea.
I think Chelsea. I think
You
they
don't
can
go
do
from
stuff.
12th to top 4. You don't.
We've done it.
No, you've done it
many
No,
times.
you haven't done it many
No,
times.
the season-
You've
no.
gone from 10th.
10th, yeah.
10th to
winning the
first.
league. Yeah, to winning the league.
10th to
Yeah.
first.
It's a
Temp to first.
massive adding, bro.
Yeah,
You got to
and,
redo
that,
it.
and that's one time though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only time they've had to do it, and they did it, bro. What the
And
fuck?
But he
Look at
said
that.
he did it many times.
No, and the amount of times Chelsea have dropped off and then came back
Yeah, with Chelsea, you can always expect them to be at
But you
back
know,
in the picture.
you know what it is.
happened many times, bro.
There was zero signs in your game from last season that would suggest
You
you're
got a new
gonna
manager,
improve.
bro.
Bro,
Anyway.
all the pay.
Anyway, back
Okay.
to Man United.
What?
Where do you think they're gonna finish?
You did well there. You did well. Man
Yeah, I
made
felt like we
man made the
already
room
decided.
silent on that.
Yeah, no, hold on. You
Man,
really had your
man,
go.
man had 50% aura there.
Yeah.
Can't give him 100%. 50%.
Today's the man in his career, though.
He's gassed. I know he's smiling.
Yeah,
bro. He's
I
smiling.
get into it.
he's smiling, but inside he's smiling more, bro. You think, oh, I'm
See,
that
look,
guy
I
now.
made you smile right now. I could have just
That
been
sounds
quiet.
so
bro.
batty, boy. Don't ever say that again.
No,
you know,
no,
you
no.
wish you'd
It's-
done this
it's
in the
on your
Arsenal
page,
review.
man.
I can't lie, I see that rise as well, bro. Massive, bro. Guys getting excited, bro.
Nah, this
Guys
is
getting
not- has
excited.
turned
Just for that. But I'm gonna save your soul. It's just because someone messaged me. That's it.
Oh,
Someone
SOS.
messaged me.
7.
No, this podcast.
Bro,
is-
this guy never screwing into that, bro. Look, he's spitting.
This guy giggling to himself,
You
bro.
went from 100 composure to 0 composure, bro.
He went from the guy to crumbling.
That's how you know he's got no aura,
Yeah, I
bro.
know, bro.
This
Can't
guy.
hold a straight face.
Have you heard what this guy said?
Bro, we're over it now. Come on, man. We're
No.
big men. We've gotten over it and we're talking about football again.
Well, I'm still waiting for him to give his top 4
Yeah,
predictions.
he was getting the top 4. Why are you giggling? Chill out, bro.
7.
Carry on. 7. You're violating.
7.
Bro, I know.
Worse than Tottenham,
Okay.
worse than Chelsea, worse than Newcastle, worse than Arsenal, and so on. Yeah.
Worse than Tottenham.
No, I'm lying. 4th or 5th.
4th or 5th. You know what? I'll tell
What's
you.
bro on about? What are you doing?
I don't know what Dukey's doing,
What's
bro.
He's
what's
lost
Duke-
his mind.
What's
He's
Dukey
lost-
doing, bro?
Composure's finished.
What's Dukey doing?
Bro, let's not focus on it. All I will say, yeah, is
Why is he crying?
I don't think it's realistic. Why is bro
Why is he
crying?
crying?
Is this that deep? No, share it with the pod, bro. Why are you
What
laughing
is
at
it?
that?
No, it's supposed to be a DK to know.
No, it's yeah, I can't even say that.
Bro, these
out
man met
No, no,
40
you have
minutes
to
ago.
say it.
How you got inside jokes,
You
bro?
have to say it.
What's going on?
You have to say it.
No, it's cool.
Now go on. If you didn't interrupt the podcast.
What?
Tune into the BTS of the podcast.
Calm. No, we can't go on this for too long, bro. We're at an hour 20 in, well, roughly. But like I was saying, it's not very realistic. But I can't lie. If there's one man that completely changes his team and takes them to challenging for a title, it's Harry Kane. And if they somehow manage a Harry Kane deal, then the way I perceive United changes
So
incredibly.
your season next year is actually on a knife edge right now. You know,
100%. 100%.
But
You know them like YouTube videos from back in the day, like the 1,000-degree knives. Do you ever watch that?
nah. Anyways,
Fairs.
No. I watched that as well.
Yeah, actually,
There was no need for that. But
No,
but you're right because if you see the players in your team, it's like if Rashford clicks, if Kane clicks, if Bruno has a season which he normally does, Mount, it's like, and you're buying players where it's like
Manu Kone.
He's gone.
Baller.
No, but you can actually see it.
Lewis Fonte.
You know what? This season, honestly, the summer transfer window dictates whether we have a good season or a horrible season.
Do you think Ten Hag's job's on the line at all,
I wouldn't say jobs on the line.
or like do you think he has to you said, I haven't seen any style of play yet. Do you next season at the end of it? Do you want to come out and say yes, I need a style of play cemented on it?
I want to see progression towards that style of play, but only depends if we get the correct signings in. Because with the personnel that we currently have now, it's quite difficult to do.
Okay, let's say you guys are
his job could be on the line. You know?
No. Okay, listen. So you spent 60 million amount, so we know that there's money available there. We don't know how much there is here to play with, But he's obviously authorised that signing. I'm guessing,
Yeah, you can agree there.
So I think you're gonna make 2 more signings, If he doesn't sign a goalkeeper, are you not putting it down to him? Because you're saying then you need a piece of personnel, but it's also he guys kind of gets to say what you need and what you don't need.
Of course, 100%. If he doesn't sign a keeper, that's on him.
Okay, so let's say for instance you sign another left winger, and you don't sign a keeper, and come the end of the season, you don't see the style of play. Do you think his job's on the line now?
I wouldn't say on the line, but there's question marks. There will be question marks on why he didn't get a replacement keeper for De Gea.
No, but I think his job could be on the line as well.
Depending on what he does.
Because I think with your current ownership, like they'll see you man will get European football. They'll be like calm.
They'll be happy.
The ball keeps rolling, innit? But if the takeover happens, I'm not saying Todd Bowley is a madman, innit? But seeing how he's moved with like the team, seeing how he's moved with Chelsea, and how he just wanted to take ownership of the team, I think, depending on who takes over, where it's
that's a very good
weather, they might come and see.
But
They might come and see.
I think
cool.
it's too late.
I just want to change it.
It's too late now to have an ownership now, because cool, you can say I agree a deal with the ownership, cool, but it doesn't change, bro. It doesn't change like that, bro.
Compare Chelsea from this time last
but I'm
season to
talking
now,
about,
bro.
Yes, but I'm talking about you man. Bro.
What's the difference,
bro? To change your own. You man accepted Bowley in February, March time,
Yeah.
So he had full.
Okay, I understand. Next year though.
Okay, next year. I'm talking about this season, bro.
This season is too late. You're right.
Bro, the question was but seeing how at the end of the season, I'm saying that his job could be on the line.
Oh, 100% it is.
I'm speaking about a reality where it could happen, innit? Generally speaking, it wouldn't. If the Glazers are still there, nah. But if you get a takeover, it's very likely, and that's why it's on the knife's edge. That's why I agreed with your point.
100% on the knife edge.
Let's wrap this up, because we were meant to do a joint City one.
Oh yeah.
But we've been going on for a while, so we'll probably have to do.
You need to scrap the
intro. We won't scrap the intro. Just for the record, we'll do a City episode.
See part 2 coming too.
Yeah, we'll do a part 2 or something.
Yeah.
We'll try to get DK on another day, or we'll maybe just do a show after this. But to wrap it up, there's 2 last questions we have for you.
Of course.
We'll put them joint because they're pretty similar questions anyways.
Let's do separately, innit?
We want your player of the season, and then your flop of the season. But to clarify, your flop of the season is based on your expectations of them, and the drop off based on your expectations. It can't just be the worst player in your team, aka De Gea.
Okay, is this for United? Just United especially. Okay. Player of the season for United, I'll say Martinez. I'll say Martinez.
Okay.
Because he's come in and he's made our backline steady.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's more improvement to that, but as of right now, there's at least some steadiness in the backline, and he's a key reason as to why our play has improved somewhat, because he progresses the ball a lot. Technically very good and progresses the ball a lot. So I'll say Martinez, but there are other contenders. I'll say Rashford.
Why did we ask about the flop of the season, by the way? Why did we ask about the flop of the season?
Why do we ask?
Yeah.
to bring it back to a negative point.
Yeah, but we already know who he's gonna be.
Yeah, of course.
No,
but I need to.
but that can't count as flop of the season because
What?
you
I saw-
didn't rate De Gea last season either.
No. Yeah, flop of the season. Okay.
He wants to say the hair.
I wouldn't say De Gea. Flop of the season.
There was like
It's got to be.
No, but
It's got to be Sancho.
No, but
Because
last
in terms
season he
of-
wasn't that good.
I thought you were
wasn't
say
bad.
Anthony, you know.
No, Anthony. He was decent.
No,
I felt
but
like
it's
there was
his
some
first,
parts
it's
was
his
decent.
first season, bro.
Okay,
First
yeah.
season, give him some leeway, but I would say Sancho, just
Oh.
because we know what he's on, bro.
Bro,
we
you
know
know
what he's on.
you know who technically is your flop of the season?
Who did you say?
Ronaldo. Bro didn't
Never be a
even make
flop.
it.
He can never be a flop.
Nah, bro didn't even make it to the season.
Excluding
He
Ronaldo,
ducked out.
I'm trying to
On
think
the back
who
of 20
else-
goals last season as well, he ducked out. I think that's my flop of the
he's-
season.
Nah, Ronaldo would always be a goal, but I'm trying to think anyone
Martial.
else. Martial's injured. Obviously, it's not
That's his
really
own fault.
It's his fault, but can't really
Bro,
sign that as a flop.
he didn't even pay
You
to
know
fully
what?
when
A
he was
flop,
younger.
but we
a flop for
expect
their
that, though,
team
innit?
is
You kind
actually
of
kind of hard.
expect that.
Kind of
Yeah.
hard to think of.
Because everyone kind of
because
underperforms,
they've
innit?
all been there.
Yeah.
They've all been there.
Like
They've all had
McTominay,
numerous
you know
seasons.
he can do. You know he can underperform like that.
Yeah.
You know Fred
It's
can.
standard. It's standard
It's a
for
standard.
Yeah, I
it's a
guess
standard
it's all
for
very
like
expected.
for the players that are performing badly. They've been performing
They've been-
badly.
You know what?
Exactly.
I guess Sancho's a valid shout just because last season you could allow it.
Write it off. Tax right
yeah,
off. I hear
yeah,
it.
exactly. But this season you
Bro,
expect the
Sancho went to the Himalayas, bro. No spliff, no Maggie. He was
Taxman, you try to hide from the
chilling.
taxman.
They made him go sober for 90
sober.
days, bro.
Right.
He went to AA, bro. Alcohol Anonymous, bro. He done his time there and he came back the same.
To end, nah, I can't say to end it off. That's a bit mad. What's your views on Greenwood?
No.
No,
Agree with
no, it's not. It's not.
Oh,
it's not
as
that
in
bad.
that
no.
this, as in that this is a current situation.
Yeah,
this
like,
is a current situation.
Because he's back in
training.
training
He's
now.
training.
Greenwood, not
I
for
know
my
you don't want to
sake.
be, bro. We're not bringing up anything in particular. We're not showing opinions. It's just
I'm disclosed from the conversation.
he's now back in training.
He's not. This is all serious. It's current affairs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Affairs probably not the right word to use, but
Fairs.
Fairs,
You meant to say
but-
fairs. You meant to say fairs.
I'm
Yes,
about to
but-
say first. I'm not saying first.
But thing with Greenwood, we know he's a good player. But more than that, it just can't happen. Yeah, it just can't happen. Yeah. It's one of them ones.
Yeah.
I heard he's going on loan.
Is
And
it?
you know, some of the Italian clubs
they
are
wanna loan
interested
him
in
out.
him.
Yeah, because I can't lie. If he goes Italy or something, that man don't care.
They don't care, bro. They
I'll
don't
be
care.
completely honest, bro. If he goes Italy, you think Italy fans are even gonna know about what's going on here?
It's true. He can't start for United. United's the biggest club
There's no-
in England.
I
You
don't
can't have someone
I'm
like
surprised
that.
he's in training, bro. I'll be
It's
honest.
true.
But like, surely all of your team looks at him and like, I don't want to play with this joke, man.
Man, they're not going to want to play him. As talented as he is, he's a joke, man.
And you also look like he came fresh out of pen on
Bro, he
the
looks like
training videos.
S1, bro. He literally looks like S1. He looks skinny as well. He's, I don't know.
Not been eating
Not been a year, but
Yeah.
Greenwood,
on the instant noodles.
I ain't got nothing good to say about him.
Yeah,
Nothing to say about him.
his wood ain't green. Anyways,
No, bro, you know you made about 4 sus comments.
bro, how's that sus? I was talking about Timber.
He gets 30 goals and
Okay.
assists, shout.
Okay.
What were you saying?
No,
What was that? Yo, what was that?
Cool. We are going to wrap up that video
I'm
here.
getting zoomed in.
boy.
DK, thank you very much for coming on the pod today,
No
bro.
worries, boys. Thank you for having me.
You've
Thank you.
been very, very politically correct from what we've seen on the video.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for coming on. That was some good talk. We managed to get quite a bit out of you. And you know what? Out of the United fans I know, I think DK is the most level-headed when it comes to knowing that, you know, that United, they're not all that anymore. And I think you're aware of that, right?
Nah, we're always the big boys. We'll always be the
Okay,
big boys.
alright, never mind. Well, yeah, that's everything we have time for today. If you're liking the videos, make sure you like it down below. Like I said, we'll make like a part 2 for City, or we'll just make a completely different video for City because there's a lot to talk about.
It's
I mean,
coming. It's pending.
Yeah, it's pending.
Yeah.
But yeah, comment down below what you want to see next. Make sure you follow the Insta page, the TikTok page, subscribe, and put those post notifications on as well. And that is everything.
No,
Thank
you
very
got
much.
one more thing. You got to follow this guy.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
wait,
follow
hold on.
me up, bro. Follow me up.
Most importantly,
My man is a dead friend.
no, yeah.
Oh, no. You see what you need to do?
I
You need to
can't lie.
follow. You need to follow my
I
man.
can't lie.
You need to
Follow
follow
me,
my man.
DK is top link in the description. Yeah.
Thank you, boys. Thank
If
you.
you're a girl, you could look like anything in the world.
Okay, not like that,
Shout
bro.
my man.
Anyone but the hair.
Shout
Shout
him.
me. Anyone but the hair.
I said,
Arms and legs.
Anyone but the
Listen,
hair.
arms and
Any
legs.
female but the hair.
Any
matter
age
of
group.
fact,
Bro,
Hey,
no
shout
arms,
him.
no
Hey,
arms, no
hey,
legs.
matter
Shout
of
my
fact,
man.
If you're a United keeper, shout me. I want to see what you're on.
DK,
On the little
DK.
scouting.
And on that note,
DK has a nice little saying, yeah, just to wrap up the day.
What's the say?
DK loves to say, any goal is is a goal. Any hole is a goal.
Way,
This man likes his tap-ins. He
that's
likes his
a-
screamers.
No.
That's
So
a
he
crazy.
said that first hand to me, innit?
That was a Ishan classic. But what I do remember saying is what did we say? There was a phrase that we.
Oh,
said.
it's a dog eat dog world.
Dog eat
It's a
dog
dog
world.
eat
If
dog
you know,
world,
you know.
ladies
It's a
and
dog
gentlemen.
eat dog world.
But
That
that's
applies to all the players in the
that
in the world.
applies to all the dogs out there.
All the dogs.
All
All
the dogs out
the
there.
dogs.
But yeah, and also check out our Spotify link down below as well. I just remembered because we have a Spotify exclusive on that too. But yeah, so yeah, check that down below. But that's everything. Thank you very much and goodbye.